The Adam and Wack Show. They thought they might never see us again.
What do you mean?
Is your mic on?
Check, check.
Looks on.
Check. Am I there?
Oh, yeah, I think he was just gripping the mic a little tight.
Yo,
cutting off the circulation.
I'm not the one we don't think we'll never see again. It might be Crip Mac.
Well, we might not see for a while. 32 months, they're saying.
Guys, are you out of your mind?
What?
That's the feds picked him up.
And allegedly he got 32 months. What, you think it's going to be longer?
What? They said it was a switch.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think that part was fake.
What you mean?
The idea that he had a switch. I'm going to be real. I've known Crip Mac for a while. I don't think he...
First of all, if you know what kind of gun Crip Mac got, Crip Mac...
He'll pull up with a revolver.
Crip Mac is disrespecting his cripping.
I see him as like a Desert Eagle kind of guy.
But this is the thing, right?
Do you have your noises on right there? Because I heard an audible bing.
He has prior gun cases.
This is the culmination of all of them, I believe.
No, it don't work like that in the feds.
It doesn't?
No.
How does it work?
The feds is going based upon how many prior felonies you have. You could have a felony traffic ticket. Straight up, a reckless driving. And it'll put your ass in a different category. So that when you're dealing with the feds, you're dealing with this munch and what category you in. You know, you can have a dude that ain't like somebody like you ain't got and they go in there and get 5 years, 60 months, they're gonna call it, right? But this another dude like me who got 2, 3 felonies or something, that same you got 60 months for, I might be at 120 months.
He had a nice run there.
No, he didn't.
He got out while I was on my honeymoon. That was like 6 months ago, I believe.
No, nice run, my ass.
6 months. That's a good chunk of time free for him.
This dude ain't been home 12 months straight.
6 months is pretty good for him.
You would say that as a white guy.
I'm just saying. I've seen how frequently he goes back, and the fact that he was able to hold it together for 6 months, maybe we could shoot for a year the next go-round.
I predict 5 to 10 minimum, probably about 8.
You seriously think he's going to do 8 years?
Well, he's going to do 85% of the 8.
So you think he might do
6?
6?
Yeah, this ain't, for one, those feds just don't come get you to come get you.
I hope you're talking out your ass, because I really don't want to not see Crip Mac for 6 months.
If he didn't have his
6 years,
he didn't have his any priors, he'd been in the prison, right? He actually went to the penitentiary, right?
I don't know. He talks about county jail law. I'm not sure if he's done bids that were long enough.
I thought he went to the pen once.
Maybe once.
But, I mean, you know, I don't wish prison on nobody, but I'm just being a realist.
You never got your friendly fade out of the way.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I didn't want to do that. Once I seen him fight the other dude.
You really think you were ready for that?
You seen him fight the dude from Bounty Hunters? Yeah, that ain't.
I think that was
and he was a little dude.
That was CGI.
No, he was out of breath.
I mean, he's got a lot of bad habits. All that old English.
He was fighting a little homie. I'm hitting hard as a. I'm breaking.
It was bad. Okay,
I'm breaking.
You tell me, what does Crip Mac have to expect from the feds as compared to his previous experience in the county jail and whatnot?
The level of seriousness, it goes up. And it's now you're not dealing with just California Hoovers.
Oh.
You dealing with the Hoovers that's across the globe. Because, you know, they may see him to Oklahoma. They can see him anywhere.
Oh.
He ain't going to just do time in California.
And there's Hoovers everywhere?
Everywhere. Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to be real. I think Crip Mac going to come home reformed and changed.
Really?
I believe so.
Hard to imagine. He just hit 30.
Crip Mac do 5, 6 years straight. I think he going to come home reformed and changed.
So you've seen this a lot more than me. So you have a much more credible perspective on it. But you see a dude as gang-banged out as Crip Mac, and you think that this bid might make him want to leave it behind as opposed to getting deeper into it.
You know why he's that gang-banged out? Because that's been his lead. That's been his guidance. That's been his example.
Right.
He get in these feds, and he gets somebody to take a liking to him. You know, one of these groups, one of these Hebrew Israelites, one of these Muslims, NOI type guys, one thing about Crip Mac, he will adopt to what grabs his interest.
He's very open to suggestion.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I wouldn't be saying.
When I ask him if he believes in God, his answer is like, well, Granny Bear believed in God. And it's kind of like, he doesn't seem like he's really formed his own thought process on that kind of thing. So I could see him getting taken in by some sort of organization.
This is what you got to understand.
But I think Crippin' is that for him.
His Crippin' language, as we hear, what amuses us, what makes us laugh.
He's one of the best.
No, this is something that he had to teach himself to do. Underneath all of that, it's that guy that went to military school. He knows how to talk properly if he wants to.
Right.
Believe that. And if he's given a different type of guidance, something that grabs him, something that makes sense to him, right? I think he'd go that way. I think it'd be a good thing. Does he have a kid on the way?
He said he did. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But
I think, hey, listen, man, if that would save this young man's life, I think it'd be a great thing, man. You know, I hope he gets the minimum, whatever it may be, but just being realistic, you know, if this dude got any type of prior felonies, whatever they may be, and he got a gun case, hopefully it's not a switch, he gonna do 60 months on up.
So if you're a betting man, what percentage chance you think there is that he becomes a man of God in there?
Of a God, I would think more
Of
about a
God.
75% chance.
75? Holy shit.
And I think I think there's a 40% chance he may have a reversal in his attitude about getting some of his tattoos removed.
I don't know, man.
Not just his forehead. I'm thinking, I'm all up on his face. Alshon Martin, the one that was running with 6'9", the Hoover.
Yeah.
I seen him the other day, removing his facial tattoos.
Really?
Telling everybody don't do it.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, this dude's like 6'8".
Wow.
Bucking 300 pounds.
No, yeah, he's a giant.
He's not doing it because anybody making him do it. He's getting older. He's getting wiser, bro. Like,
Yeah. I don't know, man. But like, are you saying that the gangs have less influence in the feds?
I'm saying because he's going to the feds, it's more maturity. And the feds and him going to do some state time in California. Right now, state time in California, I'll be right up his alley. It's a lot of little young, dumb, little baby rattlesnakes running around there. The older lifer dudes, we ain't even trying to fraternize with you. We trying to go to board and get out. We've been locked up 25, 30 years. Hey, have it your way. But in the feds, you got people in there doing 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 years that may take a liking to him, who may want to sit down with him, right, embrace him, and educate him with something new. And Crip Mac just takes me as the type of guy that he opened his mind up to it.
Well, this kind of mirrors your situation, right? Because you were younger, but you went in and did like 5 or 6 years, right?
My last joke,
Right.
I started doing time at 12.
But you were at what age when you did this 6-year bid?
16.
Oh, okay. So
16
you
to
were
22.
still younger. But did that turn you off to certain elements of gangbanging?
Elements of gangbanging in prison started to turn me. I lost the hate a Crip syndrome I had.
But you fully had that on the street.
Oh, yeah, straight up. My mission was to eliminate the world of Crips.
You were CK Wack.
I mean, Crip killing Wack, that's what it meant.
If some people could probably tell, I just watched the Vlad TV Wack 100 interview. CK.
Yeah, that's what that meant.
That's fucked up.
That's what that meant at that time, but
You just throw that on your name. So you really had been brainwashed into believing that these people were evil? Or just that you personally had a vendetta this strong against them?
They were the enemy. They were the enemy. I was from Paru, and shit, anything that was opposite of that was the enemy. And, you know, you're supposed to eliminate the enemy. The mission was to move forward. To get there meant not to know how far to go.
Did you renounce that name at some point?
Yeah, definitely. Not Wack, but I dropped the CK because it was Crips in the penitentiary that honored me, that actually saved me, that looked out for me in different ways.
Right.
Right? So, you know, I had to start questioning myself. You know, I told this story before, Soledad, we was on the yard. Ride kicked off with the Mexicans, a racial riot. And, you know, I distributed weapons for the war to my people. So in the yard, you know, we doing our thing. There's this dude named Three Finger Louie from Harlem Crip. Called my name. Yo, he called my name. Wack. And I turned. It was an essay had me in the blind side. For my blind, I wouldn't have seen him. Had a bone crusher, Christmas tree out. Feces up. Probably would have killed me.
Feces up.
Yeah, shit. Knife shit it up. Yeah, that way when he hits you with your gangrene.
So that's something that Crip Mac could expect to encounter is a feces-covered knife.
I mean, you know, shit happens in any prison.
Literally.
But nevertheless, you know, I was able to survive that riot. I get back to the cell, and about 2-3 days later, like Jones rolled it up, packed for what? We got information that you provided weapons for the war. So while I'm sitting in the hole, I'm asking myself, who's my enemy? The Crip on the yard that saved my life, or one of the Bloods that told on me? That day forward, I stopped really hitting people up and tripping that, and just start dealing with people as they wanted to deal with me, regardless of where they was from.
I like it. That was step one in the grown-up businessman Wack that we now see.
And then I started to realize that it was people from every neighborhood just like me. You know, we don't take an aptitude test and they say based upon the test, you're from here or there. If my mother would have raised me in the Jordan Downs, I'd have been from Gray Street Watts.
Right.
We just a product of our environment. We all going through the same struggles, and then there's some stupid that happened 50, 60 years ago that started a war, and because we kind of like birthed into it, right, you know, we got some wars that started over jackets, a leather jacket.
Right.
Right? And it could have been dealt with different, but it was dealt with as it was. So as it streamlined and rolled over, here I come, you know, 25 years after that starts, and that's just what it is. So really, we got thousands and thousands of people shot, killed, doing time, doing life behind a jacket.
And that's why here at No Jumper, we're pushing peace.
Because ultimately the gangs, they wasn't there to kill each other. They was there to really protect the community and the neighborhoods. It was other going on, racial going on, with the police going on. So, you know, it was there to protect the community, people of the community. And then, you know, things happen, the drug trade moves in territory, and then it does like that. But I tell people the dumbest thing I've ever done, the dumbest mistake I've made, decision I made was to start gangbanging.
Really?
I don't regret it because it made me the man I am today. I tell people I'm not a gangbanger. I don't hate the Crip. I don't care where you from.
But if you hadn't joined the gang at that point in your life, what would your life have been like? Would you have been at risk in some meaningful way?
No. Because believe it or not, I had people coming to get me. I was a straight A student. I was a football star, a track star. I had a scholarship. They came and found me in juvenile hall. I was in Camp Challenger when they opened it up, and gave me a scholarship when I got out to go to a place called Rebay Academy. I was to get out, call them. I was going to go live with the families over there, play football, go to their school, free of charge. About a week or two before I get out, a homie get killed. So when I came home, I was on some other shit. Rest in peace, Jody Cooper, right? Coop. But let me tell you how ironic this is. Let's fast forward, all the shit goes on and whatever, prison and all, get out, the trucking and real estate, music. My first big video, I did a lot of videos. My first big video, Blueface and YG, Tatiana remix.
Right.
I hit Stat Quo. I said, Stat, send me the location. He sends me the address. Boop, pull up. I look up at the sign. What does it say? Rebay Academy.
Wow.
I said, yo, this is where the place I had a scholarship to, but I never showed up. It was kind of symbolic to me. And it's off the 2 freeway, right? And I've been passing it for years and didn't realize it. So, you know, no, I was a straight A student, man. I got skipped grades.
What made you want to join the gang at that point in your life?
That was just my environment, you know. When I came outside, that's who I played with. That's who I rode my bikes with. You know, That's who I played my sports with. My homeboy Pool Rider, he was banging before me. Rest in peace. You know, one of the original baby gangsters in Pool Rider. You know, I see him every day. You know, what's up with your man? Finna go to the hood, finna go to the projects, go to the Nas, pull up, pull up, pull up. So when I go over there with him, I'm just with, you know, my friend. But my brothers is over there, they hustling. You know, all the cats that I seen growing up, football stars when I was little, they over there. So, you know, you become that. You know, you become that. Like everybody that was part of my clique and crew, we knew each other by first name basis before we knew each other by gang name. And even today, for my neighborhood, if I didn't know you by your first name or you didn't know me by my first name, I really don't acknowledge you like that. Straight up. If I didn't know your mother, your grandmother, you know, now some of them, they kids, like Grimy Red. You know, me and his daddy was best friends. Our mothers went to school together. We grew up together. I buried his father. And it was crazy to run back into him because I told him, I said, you know, the outfit we wore to bury your father, I still got it in my closet. And we buried Lil Paru back in like 2004 or something. And now he's rapping. I look up, I see him on Instagram, and it's like, it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of like, I don't want him to call me big homie. Because it's like, I feel like I'm not doing my homeboy justice. I didn't raise my children like that. He's already in it, so, you know, if I can do something to sway him or get him out of the streets and get him to see it another way, then, you know, that's what I'm gonna try to do, because I would hate to see what happened to his father happen with him.
Right.
You know?
When I watched the Vlad interview, well, how's the reaction been to that for you?
A lot of people was telling me, like, yo, you went places and you said some things that we'd never heard. I just kept it real, man. You know, it's easy for me to tell my life story. It's just my life story. You know, you don't have to think about it. It's fluent. I'm comfortable in the pocket. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed. You know, I'll let you know, shit, man, bro. We used to have to boil water in the crock pot, wash up in buckets. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? And the end of the month was hard. You know, sugar sandwiches, mayonnaise sandwiches, the government cheese, the big block of government cheese. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it was, bro. And, you know, at the gas station, you know, washing the windows, hustling the change, you know, figuring out. My father was in the street smoking drugs. My older brother was in the penitentiary. My other brother went up to Sacramento hustling. He's in and out of jail, so it was just me and moms. You know, and shit, it was hard around there, bro, but we had to figure it out.
It felt like during that interview that we were getting a little bit more of like the old man Wack sitting on the porch in the rocking chair, smoking his corncob pipe, telling these stories from back in the day. Yeah. Whereas sometimes when we're doing this, I feel like I'm getting more of the clubhouse troll guy who's playing the asshole character.
No, you getting Wack100.
So who's doing the Vlad interview?
See, Adam 22?
Yeah.
That's an entertainer's name, bro.
No, I'm just one man.
Adam 20, bullshit.
Yeah, laying dick, making gay jokes,
Does
starting
your mother
gang
call
wars.
you Adam 22? If she's alive, I don't.
Sometimes.
She called you Adam 22.
For fun.
Get the fuck out. What's your real name? Your real name Adam?
No.
Oh, see what I'm saying? That's the entertainer's
Bob
name.
Thomas.
Okay. What she call you, Robert?
Bob.
She calls you Bob?
Big B.
All right, so
She throws up the B whenever she says
Adam
that.
22 is an entertainer's name, bro. Like, you know.
The idea of me being anyone besides Adam is very, very amusing to me.
Wack100 is not in the gang files.
Okay.
He's never been arrested. He's never been to prison, juvenile hall. He doesn't exist. My homeboys don't call me Wack100.
Where did the 100 come from then?
That DJ K Slay is the reason why I'm even on social media. He made me get on Twitter. If you go pull it up, I got a Twitter account that I can't get back into.
Really?
Probably like 10 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right?
I bet you got some great tweets from back then.
And then he called me one day like, yo, you need to open up Instagram. I'm like, man, I don't fuck with that. He like, bro, listen, man, you managing and shit now, you need to open one up. So I'm on the phone in my driveway, going through the steps, so I put in Wack. It wasn't available. I put Wack1. It wasn't available. I put Wack01. It wasn't available. So then I put Wack100. It was available. If Wack100 wouldn't have been there, I'd have been Wack1000.
For the record, the reason why I'm Adam 22 is because I went to start a live journal in 2000 and I put Adam taken. I thought Adam 2. I didn't even hit enter. I was just like, nah, I don't want to be Adam 2. I put another 2, hit enter. That was available. Bro, exactly the same story.
That's all it was. And then from there.
Nice to have a number.
I remember my first troll. The first person I trolled was Fetty Wap.
How'd you do it?
So, you're looking at a picture, and depending on how he takes the picture, right, it looks like his left eye is the one versus the right. So I was like, yo, this dude's faking. And I put up a picture of Mr. Potato Head with all the pieces on the floor. This dude's faking. And this picture, his left eye is gone, and this picture, the right eye is gone. And let me tell you, I had about 10,000 followers. And I'm at my daughter's cheerleading practice, and them Fetty Wap fucking minions lit my ass up. So I'm talking shit back. I wake up in the morning, I'm at 23,000. I dropped some more Fetty Wap shit.
This is how you became a troll.
It's working.
Yeah. This
Fetty
explains
Wap,
a lot.
Fetty Wap took me from 10 to 50,000. This is a fact. Shout out to Fetty Wap.
And
That's
were people believing it, or was it pure like anger followers?
Oh no, they were like, you assholes. It's the picture depend on this. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And when I put up the Mr. Potato Head with all the pieces of his face on the ground, oh, it went crazy.
Wow. But you didn't have any reason to have any kind of grudge against Fetty Wap. You were just having fun.
That's the homie. Fetty Wap from Paul Root.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Out of Jersey. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Wow.
The song was going crazy. His record was going crazy.
And so you knew him? You had been around him?
No, I had met him.
But you just assumed that he wouldn't be upset about this?
Yeah, I didn't think he would take it serious. Right? Because I never talked directly to him. I was just talking about him. And the fans, I think it helped him because they like, Fetty Wap, this asshole, Wack100 is. So whatever, it drove some traffic back to him. And there it went. So then next thing you know, COVID hits, right? I mean, everything happens. The Stitcher shit happens.
It was like 10 years later.
Happen. Yeah. COVID hits. Okay, so he calls me again. Hey, yo, listen, man. They got this new platform called Clubhouse. It's invite only. This like December 2020. He said, so look, I'm going to get somebody to invite you because whoever you invite is responsible. You're responsible for them. And I don't want to invite you because you're going to do some crazy shit and get my account terminated, right? So he had some dude invite me to it. So I come on there. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Game, everybody's already on there. Nobody's telling me about this Clubhouse shit.
They think you're too old.
No, they figured I'm going to come on there doing some crazy shit. So
not a bad point.
Everything went right. You could pull it up. And one day, it was this dude named K Deuce. And I went into a room. And I realized the hand raising, they could see it. So I'm hand raising. This dude ain't pulling me up. So I'm like, this punk motherfucker. So cool, I go to another room. Then I go back to Game's room because Game room was cracking back then, right? So when I get back to Game room, K Deuce is in the room. Oh, shit. My first Clubhouse knifing. Really? I go in on him.
And this just means talking very loudly and making threats?
I go crazy on this dude.
Insulting him.
I didn't say, oh, you can pull this shit up. This shit's hilarious.
And who is he? K Deuce?
Some dude named K Deuce. That shit's on YouTube. You put up Wack100 K Deuce, you're going to find it, right?
Supplemental listening homework.
I wake up in the morning, my account's gone.
Wow.
I'm like, where the fuck is my account? So they suspended me for like 2 weeks. And then after that, I end up in Sleepers in LA. Helped build that. And I met Reek down there in Trolls Nation. Helped build that, bring 6ix9ine to that. Once I started learning and figured out the app, then I created the 100 side. Once I created the 100 side, it was over with.
You know, that's your troll origin story that you kind of told there. And it's weird because I was thinking in my head, like, when did I consciously start trolling and doing things that I knew would piss people off for attention and followers and stuff? And I really don't feel like I actually started doing that until this year.
Well, no, my only time I did that was Fetty. That was intentional. That was just me sitting at the house bored fucking around.
I feel like there are other things.
No,
that you do.
everything else, people get mad because I tell the truth. I just had the young lady, SKG. You been seeing what's going on with her?
Who's that?
She used to work at K-Day. She used to be out of the 60s. She don't game make no more. Sister, but she come out and she said that she was beat, locked in one of Nipsey's stores, beat while she was pregnant, and she's like got all this type of shit
talking
going on.
about
Big U say Big U did it, right?
Well, you really made it your mission to expose this, huh?
It was already there, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Fuck me. Tasha Scott just did the interview with her.
Tasha K?
Well, Tasha K, yeah.
Why you call her Tasha Scott?
I don't know because that's my own girl. I always think about her. Right, she's a singer. But Tasha K just did the interview with her. Fuck me. Tasha K did the interview. That shit hit. Fuck what I'm talking about.
Am I not mistaken though? Sometimes it feels like Tasha K does interviews with all these women, and somehow whatever they say about rappers doesn't really like make its way to the rap conversation that much.
Well, this ain't about a rapper.
Not about a rapper, but about a very important figure in hip hop.
No. Why would you say that? Who's important? Big U?
Big U's not.
How's he important figure in hip hop? When? Where?
I mean, he's someone who's got
Key to Rock.
connection to like almost every rapper out of LA, right?
No, wait, let's correct that, bro. Like, y'all get that dude a little too much credit. A lot of those connections come from guys like Suge, guys like me, guys like a few of his homeboys over there, right? That put him with people. Let's be real. What has he done in hip hop?
Okay, he's very, very well respected, and people hold him in very high regard.
Fuck all that. That's just the neighborhood talk. People start talking.
How do I have to describe him in order for you to agree with that?
Tell me what his accomplishments are in hip hop.
I'm not going to get into the whole artist side of things. I don't know.
Tell me what if somebody asked you that about Wack, you would say, okay, he got some plaques with Game, he got some hits with Blueface, he got a hit with Ray J, right? You can say certain things. I'm asking you, give me some of his accomplishments in hip hop outside of knowing people, because we all know people.
I'm not sure his like official role in anyone's career. So
stop fucking telling me he's some big motherfucking hip hop.
Okay, what are we arguing here? I'm just saying you've made this your mission.
No, we're not arguing with it.
Right.
We're just keeping it real. Does he know people? Yeah, he know people. We all know people.
Right.
Fuck, I know Elon Musk. Fuck that mean. Right? But when we talking about accomplishments in hip hop, give me one.
I didn't say he had any particular accomplishments.
Yeah,
All I said is that he's an important
shit
figure in hip hop. It seems almost impossible to argue.
What's important about him?
I mean, he's somebody that everybody knows and everybody holds in high regard.
And high regard of respect or fear?
I would say respect. I don't know anything in particular about the fear side of things.
Who? What does he do?
Stop trying to troll me. I'm asking you.
I'm not trolling.
Why are you
real.
reposting the videos of this girl and trying to make this a whole thing?
I know
with Big
what's
U?
right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
But this is someone you were very close to until a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's a snake.
Let's state the obvious.
He's a snake. You know, it's just what it is. He's a fucking snake. I can say the same thing about you and the few people used to be here. You're going to feel strongly about it because you went through what you went through, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
He's a snake. You know, and that's just what it is. So, and you know, he's very, it's some bunch of fake shit about him. If the shit, if my name was on paperwork with contracts with the police, with police cell phones, they would hang me out to dry. If one of my homeboys was told motherfuckers that I snitched on him with an alias and went on record as saying they'd hang me out to dry. If a female said that Wack baited her down, locked the door, and beat her while she was pregnant, they would fucking hang me out to dry. Now, does he get the popularity vote of the streets? Yes.
See, this is what I was just saying.
Yes, but that's just based on, well, we really don't want to say nothing. Because if we keeping it real, when you line somebody up, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I haven't really seen anybody covering this besides you and I guess Tasha.
Oh, I mean, you know, she hit me and sent me the thing. I provided her a platform. She came and told her story. I wasn't there for
So you had this woman on Clubhouse as well?
Yeah, she already did, Tasha. And
So this is his ex-girlfriend or something?
No.
Ex-wife? What? Ex what?
Nah.
Just a girl who knew him?
Nah, this is a girl that she used to work at K-Day.
Oh, okay.
He tried to bully her. She wanted to take the money. I remember up at K-Day because I worked with the K-Day closely, did a lot of big shows. And she was over this program. It was like a nonprofit organization program. It was $250,000. So she wanted to take the money, give 50,000 to the Harlems, 50 to the Hoovers, 50 to the 40s, 50 to the 60s, and 50 to somebody else, and spread it around.
To do what?
It was for the kids.
Oh, okay.
Right? He got mad and told her, no, you're going to send the whole 250 to my nonprofit. Because we from 60s, you from 60s, your brother from 60s. And when she wouldn't do it, he baited her in, and like she said, the story is there. Did what he, I wasn't there for it, but, she just seems pretty emotional. I'm not going to ignore her. She didn't call the police, but she says, she showed me where she's been in therapy for years and all kind of crazy stuff. So at the end of the day, it's like, the selective politicking is some bullshit, and they need to cut it out.
I agree.
They crucified me, bro, about doing an interview with 6ix9ine.
Right.
He did security for Gunna. I don't want to hear that shit. And then said the only thing Gunna did wrong was allow him to record him.
I guess I would just say this does seem like selective politicking because there's a lot of similar situations that have come to light in hip hop that you haven't taken such interest in.
Who?
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't hear you ranting about Diddy all the time.
Oh, we done ran rooms on Diddy every day. We just ran rooms an hour ago.
Oh.
Every time it pops up, we running rooms on Diddy. We picking Diddy ass apart. It is what it is.
You got a grudge against him at all?
I have no grudge against him. I'm just listening to it, and I know what I know. So at the end of the day, I'm a father. Diddy lucky to be living, man. Some of them ladies got brothers and uncles and fathers. Some other shit could have happened. So, we not turn a blind eye to it. If it comes up, we talking about it.
No, we can talk more about the Diddy thing a little bit, but I just saw this exact same dynamic unfolding in your Vlad interview where you guys start talking about these alleged Nipsey tapes. And Vlad just gets real uncomfortable, really is not super excited to be having the conversation the same way that me right now, I'm not really super excited to be talking about this.
I know you're not lying. You know what he told me off record?
You probably shouldn't say it, right?
Nah, fuck it. I'm Wack100. I keep it 100.
This is going to burn your bridge with Vlad if you go airing out private shit. What?
He said, Wack, the video clipping you described, I have the still shot. So I know you're not bullshitting.
What's a still shot?
Where a motherfucker take the video, pause it, and
a screenshot.
He has a still of it. I just seen
still
the
shot.
Yeah, right.
Okay, sorry.
He said I even called the baby mama and let her know. He like, Wack, I know you're not lying. So fuck no, I'm not betting you. Cause I know the guy that's in the video, I know he's in contact with you. I know you're not bullshitting.
So that's how you got this, is from the other guy in the video?
Yeah, it ain't my shit. He came to see me one day. I'm at the studio minding my business. And he comes in and he's verbally telling me, and I'm just like, yo, get the fuck out of here. He shows me his cell phone.
I mean, if what you're saying is true, I'm just going to call it what it is. Nip was the original Adam 22, the black Adam 22.
No, he had you beat.
Dear God, I hate that we're having those conversations.
He had you beat. So when dude opens his cell phone, he got the text messages. And this shit, is crazy. Yo, I need you to come by and do this so my shit could work. I need you to fuck my baby mama so my dick could get hard. Dude, like, bro, I'm not finna just be doing that for nothing. I'll pay you.
So this friend of his, I apologize for people who already know this whole thing, but the friend of his who he had this relationship with, after he died, he came to you with the tape.
Came to me. I don't know nothing about this shit. Right? And I'm reading this shit. Then he goes to the videos. It's like 15 of them. And he's giving them consent on the videos. They doing threesomes on the video with the baby mama. This is a fact.
What was his intent with providing you with this?
He wanted to get rid of him. He wanted to do some business. I stopped him and shut him down. But guess who wanted me to release him?
But you have it still? Or you just saw it?
No, I don't. I let him hold him.
Oh, okay.
Because, I stop him. Every now and then he gets in a situation, people want to buy him, and I stop him, and I give him a way to make some money, generate some income to keep him right. But Vlad, when I said the name, Vlad said, yo, that same guy sent me a screenshot of one of the scenes. I know you're not lying. Right? But guess who else seen him and wanted me to release him?
Who?
Big U.
Why?
Because Lord London wasn't cooperating with him, and he felt like he had some leeway with the baby mama that's starring in the videos. Right?
Okay, so this is before her, right?
He could manage her. No, this is with her.
during his time with Lauren.
Yeah. So he can manage her, get her out the way, release that. Then in the flip side, he wanted me to turn around and go at the Nipsey Hussle estate and sue them for 30% of his contract. And he wanted me to make it look like I brought out his contract and now I'm going after his estate. I said, bro, check this out. I'm not releasing the tapes, right? I'm not doing that. Dude got kids. Me and Nip ain't had no problems. On Paru, we ain't had no problem. We used to talk on the phone, right? And you was just with this man every day in the studios and all this. Did you have this conversation about this 30% then? Don't wait till he die and then want to do that. Fuck that, I want. It's all on my phone. I dare him to get out of line. See, he deletes his messages every day. That's his program. Before he walks in the house, he deletes all his messages.
But when you delete your messages, it doesn't really do anything,
No,
right?
but yet to him
Like
it
if the
does.
cops want to go through it.
I don't know.
If your
but
girl
me-
goes through it.
But me,
But
I got all my cell phones. All the way back to the fucking Nextel.
really?
I got all my cell phones. I got it. He probably don't even remember what it is he sent me.
So you're preserving evidence.
Yeah. He get out of line, I'm going to fry his ass up.
And so this never, your knowledge of these tapes never would have came to the surface if it wasn't for Hassan leaking it?
On my mama, I've been known 18 months. I'm the one that was stopping it from coming out. To this day, I'm stopping it from coming out. I'll call the dude right now, and he'll tell you,
That's okay.
I'm stopping it from coming out. You know what I'm saying? But then when I watch this dude, Big U, on it, yeah, my little brother, yeah, this, I'm like, little brother, motherfucker, you just was at my house talking about release some shit and go sue the fucking family for 30%. What you mean, little brother? So in my mind, I'm like, shit, he'd do him like that, who am I? I took personal note. So when the shit happened with my label, it was just like the last straw.
What do you mean your label?
Yeah, he went to my label back when Alan Grumblack was there.
What label is this?
E1.
Oh.
Suge Knight on the phone, and Suge Knight tells him, when Wack contracts expire, don't re-up with him, give him the Big U. This the only dude Wack is scared of in L.A., right?
Suge told Alan Grunwald that.
Why? We're on Big U's phone. Big U's there, right? Oh, this is a motherfucker I done looked out for, helped his son, beat cases, defended his son in knife fights, gun fights.
You talking about Big U now?
Yeah, I done helped him with his mortgage. I done helped him hustle. I didn't introduce him, gave him plugs, all this. So I'm scratching my head like, so, you know, they tell him, we done made millions of dollars with this man. Not only is he a businessman, he's our friend. I got to ask you to leave my office. They didn't want to tell me at first. And they told me. So in my head, I give Big U the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Suge sent him in there. He didn't know what Suge was going to say. I'm going to give it a week. And maybe Big U will call and be like, yo, I went up in there to take this meeting, and this crazy motherfucker started saying this. That ain't what came out of my mouth. That what came out of his. After a week, and there was another homie on the phone that you've talked to before, right? And I called him, bro, you really wasn't my label like that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he copped to it. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. They could run around. Y'all see this nigga fake as a motherfucking $4 bill. It's just real talk. I don't give a fuck. And I'm getting tired of this shit too. A nigga could be a snitch. A nigga could do violate. Oh, I can whoop your ass. So what if you whoop a motherfucker's ass? That still don't keep you from being a rat or a snake. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker snitched on you, Adam, and he can whoop your ass, right? Because he whooped your ass, did that cleanse him of his snitching or his snaking?
Being able to whoop somebody's ass doesn't mean anything.
That's my point. So at the end of the day, right, it's like, and I don't give a fuck about the popularity vote.
Apparently.
He's obviously threatened by me, because every time I do some Expo, I look out, I said, Crip, I don't know Expo like that. I post Expo, he calling over there to the 40s. He calling over there. Yo, why y'all fucking with Wack? Well, look, nigga, Expo been over there for years. Why your neighborhood Crip ass ain't went over there to the neighborhood Crip 40s and help Expo while you hanging out with all these artists, these people you say you know? Why you ain't went over there and had to post Expo, take a picture with Expo? A Paru got a call for some Crips, ask me if I can help get an artist a push, and I just get an artist a push. Right? That's it. Well, I don't know, man. They kind of like, nigga, y'all didn't make me. Ain't none of y'all out there gave me none of my opportunities, right? And you ain't gonna break me.
You know, I never know what to expect from you when we come in here.
I did hang out with Floyd last night. Very inspirational.
You want to know what happened to me the other day?
Very inspirational. Very inspirational.
I was about to shoot a Plug Talk episode.
Yeah.
The girl who we're about to shoot with, this a couple of days ago, she's just looking at her phone. She goes, oh my, and we're about to fuck. She goes, oh my God, Floyd Mayweather died. I'm like, what?
Bro, hold on, bro.
I pull over my phone. I start looking.
We're not going to talk that into...
Okay. I mean, she was misled. She fell for a meme or something.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to... He's very much alive.
I had
just left him at 2 o'clock in the morning.
30 seconds where I was really... You know, it's not like I really am like that big of a boxing fan or whatever, but it was still, I was like 30 seconds of processing that and then realizing it wasn't true. Very weird experience.
Yeah, I went and sat down with him last night, pulled up on him.
Is he investing in incredible diapers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You told me that.
Last stage. It's very inspirational. Like, he allowed me to preview his home. You know, and I done been in some shit before.
Really?
But that was different.
See, the nicest house I've been to is Dan Bilzerian's. I'm sure Floyd's a step up.
Yeah, he got a nice house too. Dan got a nice house.
Yeah.
But that was different.
And so you're saying that Floyd's gift of gab just inspired you to let everybody know how you really feel about shit?
No, there's no gift of gab. That shit is real.
Well,
and
you could have a real gift, right?
And to see the operation happening, and we started talking about a movie. He like, man, let's go see the movie. I'm like, bro, it's 12 o'clock. He like, I'll just call the casino, tell them open up the movie theater. Yeah, all right. He calls the casino. All right, we're going to be there in 30 minutes. So we go to the casino, and they got the person down there. They put on the movie, serve us our popcorn and shit. It was crazy, right?
Damn. You could. That's not even like rich shit. That's just like...
That's just other shit.
God level
I mean,
shit.
I've brought out movie theaters before. We can, there's no problem to do it. But at midnight to pick a phone up, and you know, just
how much you got to pay to do a private screening during a time where they would normally be selling tickets?
Game did one at iPick. We just got to buy out all the seats. That's it.
Sounds like a lot. What is it, like 500 seats or some shit?
Whatever's iPick is not that many seats over there in Westwood. But I mean, the tickets are high. You just buy out the shit. It's cool.
There's 300 seats.
Like if you were doing, we were doing
30 grand.
If we're doing some type of no jumper exclusive, whatever. And you want to do a premiere there,
right?
You just buy it out. Just buy the shit out.
I'm trying to like not do shit like that.
Why not?
Because I just don't all the rich shit. It's just too much. Once you get caught up in it, my girl she was thinking about spending $15,000 on Taylor Swift tickets.
Well,
I said, don't do it.
In today's age, you rather just put your trailer out on the internet.
What trailer?
Whatever, like if you were doing premiering something,
yeah.
Put out on the internet.
You do something like that, you're doing it to just be baller and show everybody who comes a good time. And I mean, same thing when I did that big ass party. It's like, obviously we wasted a shitload of money on it, but it's good for the brand at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, shout out to SKG, shout out to Floyd Mayweather, shout out to all the things we doing. Diddy, I think his ass is fried.
You think he's done?
I've been watching him, man. I was rooting for him. After the Cassie thing, I was like, damn, he should have just took care of this before she went public. And I was like, all right, he took care of it. You know, then I kind of seen the Macy's thing. And then I seen the schools. I didn't even know he had some schools. Some schools pulled back. The liquor thing was already going on. And it was like, all right, he going to be able to survive it. He got to just go under for a minute, come back. Revolt still there. Next thing I know, I seen 2 more claims. I seen them step down from Revolt. I'm like, damn, this is getting kind of messy. And then this other chick comes out with this 17-year-old, whatever happened when she was 17. And then I seen him give a statement. And I was like, and then 50 Cent is on a prowl. He talking about doing Surviving Diddy. Now, Jesus. I'm with the game.
You think that's over the line?
But me and 50 got similar ways when it's on with an op.
Right.
And
documentary is a little bit different.
One thing about 50.
A clubhouse room versus a documentary is a little different.
No, it ain't.
Well, in terms of scale and size of audience.
I got a media team in there. When I want to push a button, my shit goes everywhere. And then I contact my people that I know on the larger platforms, and they grab it, and they send it.
The clubhouse audio.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
When's the last time you talked to 50? It's been a while, right? I was hearing you recount the history of him and Game, almost reconciling.
110%. It is what it is. Shout out to Uncle Murder and the squad over there. Hopefully one day it can be some peace, but, I'm with my brother. That's what it is.
So do you object to the way 50 beefs with people, or do you think it's over the top, or you think it's fair game?
Ain't no limits. Ain't no limits to it. He handling this business. He sat back, he waited, and he saw somebody wounded, and he's going in for the kill. I can't be mad at him.
Okay.
I don't know what they beef is about. I don't know what the 50 Puffy beef is about.
We really don't know. It's just like a general animosity that he's gained from over the years.
I'm hearing some shit about a baby mama, Puff did something. I don't know.
All right. Two different poles in terms of like being canceled. On one end of the spectrum, we have like an R. Kelly who gets canceled, bunch of accusations. The media obviously gets on board with it. His career is all but done. He couldn't get booked for shit for the most part. He's actually locked up. Then on the other hand, we have something like the T.I. thing that happened a year ago. I'm not saying that they're on the same level in terms of the depth of the accusations and everything, but T.I. in comparison definitely lost some corporate deals.
Don't do that.
But for the most part, seems like he's still accepted in polite society.
Adam,
where does Diddy fall between T.I. and R. Kelly? And I'm not saying they're equal. I'm saying one is clearly a lot less bad than the other.
Just because I don't fuck with a person, and I don't fuck with you, I just call you out on your shit. You did some weird shit. I'm gonna say it's weird shit.
You hate T.I.?
No, I don't hate T.I. I just say he did some weird shit.
Oh, okay.
The 12 months in a day, I just don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Getting on the stand, I just don't understand. That's just me. But I'm not gonna say T.I.'s shit is on no Diddy level or no R. Kelly. We're gonna get T.I. We're gonna erase that name and act like we didn't even say his name. T.I., whatever he was going through, is nowhere near no this Diddy shit or this R. Kelly shit. This Diddy shit, bro, the only difference between him and R. Kelly is he's not going to go to prison because it's all civil.
Right.
But the music was already on a decline. He just did 23,000 copies.
Okay.
Right? The liquor, that was a $50 million a year hit. It's like $4 million a month. No, $4 million a month. That's gone, right? The schools are gone. They had him step down from Revolt, right? So now, the Diddy we know is no more. And what I don't like, and I'm not saying that women stop attacking our men. I'm saying men, let's stop doing bullshit. Bro, we are losing our black moguls. Bill Cosby, Puffy.
Russell Simmons.
Russ still doing big business, it's just other business.
He's got to do it in a different way.
Suge Knight, he took himself down. They tried to take down L.A. Reid. There's a lot of our moguls that we like to be out in the forefront that had to go underground and preserve whatever it is they have. They're taking down our black moguls.
Is Puffy in a similar box as where like Russell Simmons ended up?
Puffy's definitely in that box, but I don't think is as resourceful and as smart as Russ. Because Russ got up out of here.
And he's had like 10 years to figure it out.
Yeah, he didn't build resorts. He didn't create a whole nother booking agency, right? He got other friends in other places. You know, Puff been a little cocky in his heydays, right? And he had every right to be. And his friends are taking him down. You hear this idiot. Oh, yeah, Puff watched me, and I watched him, which is fitting the description of what these ladies are saying.
Who said that?
Whatever this...
You talking about the bodyguard guy?
No, the singer dude.
Oh, which one? Aaron Hall?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
The bodyguard guy, he just want a bag. They gonna give him a bag, he gonna go
Because
away.
his shit disappeared as soon as he said that.
He said what he wanted. He wanted 100,000. He said it. Right? So, and this one is like, I give Young Miami, before New Year's, she's out. And if Puffy has any love for that girl,
he'll let her go.
He would let her go. Let her preserve herself. Do not force her to stand in that pocket as the down female when these things that went on was prior to her, and this is a young lady that's trying to build. If you got any love, respect, and admiration for Young Miami as a man, let her go. And maybe, just maybe, she might become something bigger than what she is, where she can be there for him.
Do any of these accusations actually pertain to him having sex with men?
Those aren't there yet, but they're coming.
You believe that that's round 2 from some of these accusers?
Coming, definitely.
So, like, you settle, or we're going to let the world know?
He avoided it with Cassie. So the Cassie ones that she was coming with is gagged, but it's coming.
Why are you so sure?
Because there's money involved.
But why are you so sure that he's done gay shit?
Well, I mean, that ain't no fucking mystery.
But I hear so many people say that, but it's like, how do you know?
What do you mean? He
Just
tells
people
you.
talk about it?
He tells you.
Not literally. Seems like he's actually pretty steadfast in not wanting people to know.
Another man, no, I want to party with you, playboy. Let's have a party.
But maybe that just means I want you to fuck my bitch in front of me.
While you're naked jacking off.
Well, that's not gay.
As a motherfucker.
If you walk up and start fucking the dude.
That's gay as a motherfucker. Gay. Well, you know, Cassie kind of did an extortion move.
Me and my girl,
Cassie did
it was on camera, but me and Lena fucked.
Adam, you're gay as a motherfucker.
That's not gay.
You're pre-gay already.
You're trolling. Be real.
I'm not trolling.
Put your hand over your heart and say that I'm gay.
You're gay as a motherfucker.
Put your hand over your heart.
You're gay. You have gay tendencies.
Doesn't know. Keep banging lies.
Keep banging. Shout out to nephew.
Shout out to banging dudes.
Listen.
Keep banging dudes. I'm gonna make my own version.
Everything about your shit is gay.
No. Besides the fact that I don't fuck men.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't lie.
Here we go. I love how this is like a little segment.
Have you ever massaged a dog's balls?
No. I never even really like had a dog until the last couple of years.
Tell the truth.
Never massaged.
Somebody told me they caught you doing some shit.
I've spent so little time around dogs in my life.
All right, I'm just saying.
Someone told you
the shit come out. Y'all heard it here first.
If I was doing that, it would just be because I was deep in thought and I just needed to like a stress ball.
That's gay shit. I mean, listen. Okay, well, let me ask you something. Right now, if Puff walked in the door, and said, "Adam, Diddy in the motherfucking building. I'm here to help your brand go somewhere you can't take it. I want to work for you, sit in on the podcast with you, straight up. I want to be part of No Jumper. Would you hire him right now today?"
What would be stopping me besides his legal issues?
I'm asking you.
I'm not sure that really matters that much for an operation like No Jumper. We don't have
Would you hire
stockholders.
him right now today?
Would I what? Would I hire him?
Would you put him on your platform when all the BS is going on? Now, I'm giving you an out. I said No Jumper. I'm giving you an out because I know what you could do with him.
I'm not totally counting Puffy out.
Would you not consider him for No Jumper, but hiring for Plug Talk?
If a guy who has hundreds of millions of dollars told me he wanted to be a porn star, I don't think I would be really taking it all that serious. I would be mostly confused.
Would you let Puffy fuck your wife?
I don't think so. Not in today's climate. There's too much going on.
So you wouldn't let him do the role play? Come in from a long day, turbulence on the private jet. He scuffed his goddamn gator boots. And then Lena opens the door. "Hi, honey." Poof, "Bitch, shut up. Get my motherfucking dinner." "Here goes your dinner, honey." Poof, "Bitch, suck my dick. Bend over right now. P. Diddy, bitch."
I don't think I want her playing the role of one of his abused victims.
Well, no, it's role play. So this is acting.
I don't think role playing other people's sexual assault fantasies is necessarily where I want to take our relationship.
I have him very uncomfortable right now.
No, I'm just so well media trained.
Okay, so
I could dance around your terrible
Would
thoughts.
you allow, you say right now, Lena can't have sex with Puffy?
We only work with adult male professional stars.
Well, you don't think Puff's professional and he's a star?
None of his work has been released to the public, so no.
Oh, that's coming.
That's called revenge porn.
No, that's called if the people that are in it have a copy is their right too.
If you had a copy of this, would you release it to the public?
Me?
Yeah. Would you extend the same grace to him that you've extended to Nipsey?
No, I wouldn't release him. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want it. You don't. No. I mean, that's a legal thing.
Kids.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hey, Puff ain't never did nothing to me. You know.
You just feel like you have to discuss this publicly in order to be real with the public as a broadcaster.
The only thing Puff came close to doing is disrespecting our engineer. We was gonna fuck Puff up. Shout out to Brian.
Everybody disrespects the engineers, right?
Nah, you don't fuck with our engineer.
Not me, but
our engineer dogged him too.
What'd he say?
Game was in there recording, and Puff went in there to do his part, and Brian punched him. And Brian didn't work with Nas. He didn't work with everybody. Right? He's a vet, and he was like, "Say, Playboy, you need to, get on top of your shit." And Brian told him, "Fuck you. I am on top of my shit." Brian's a straight fucking white dude. He buys one pair of shoes a year, drives the same car, he don't spend no money. And shit, Puff came out that booth, we like, "Yo, bro, Puff, you fuck with our engineer, we gonna whoop your ass up in here. We fuck with you, Puff, but you can't fuck with B."
How does it go to the level of saying you're gonna whoop his ass?
He came out like he was finna do something to the engineer.
Still, that's your guest.
Nah, you
really told him like we're gonna beat you up,
bro? No Brian,
Why does it have to get to that level?
No Brian, no game music. He ain't recording. You do not. He's the most important person in that room outside of the game.
Wow. Well, shout out to Brian. It sounds like
fuck
a great man.
Fuck everybody else. Game and Brian. Actually, Brian, because if Brian ain't there, Game ain't showing up.
Do you think that there was ever a time in your life where, from a financial perspective, you would have let P. Diddy lick your grundle or gooch area in exchange for like a label deal?
Now, if I start talking about this shit you and Crip Mac did when y'all got drunk that you think I don't know about, I'll be wrong, right?
See, you're just making shit up.
No, I'm not making nothing up.
What do you think Crip Mac and I did?
No, that's what I know y'all did. Did y'all grab each other's ass before?
He would mutilate me if I touched his ass.
Fuck out of here, man.
From my perspective, that's a funny joke. From his perspective, that's sacrilege.
So you didn't try him?
He would have murdered me if I tried to do anything to him.
All right, I'm going to leave it alone.
Did you think that the show was going to end with him fucking my wife?
Absolutely not. You was going to make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
He was just clickbait.
Yeah, but he was so good. I think by the end of it, she was a little bit more open-minded to it.
She was what?
By the end of the whole show and everything, I think she had opened her mind a little bit.
That she would have done it.
I think Baby Snap's alley started to seem a little bit more appetizing to her by the end.
So your woman want to get hit in the alley?
Well, you never know. No, I'm just kidding. We only work with adult professional stars.
Look, bro. Hey, baby, she's an alley cat.
Let me explain how this went. She shoots the scene with Jason Love. She gets the Drake follow. No, she gets a DM from Drake. Then the picture came out of me, her, and the new dude, Lil D, who we shot the new scene with. She gets the Drake follow.
So would you let Drake fuck her?
I mean, it sounds a lot better than Puffy, but no, I'm gonna say no to that.
You think she'll leave for Drake?
I just don't think we need to introduce that. Listen, okay. Hey, no.
You're scared.
On camera, and we could sell it to the world?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do.
Then, yeah, sure.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you really like a modern day, like, legal pimp?
I think pimp has different connotations.
Long as you can sell your wife for a profit, you're good with it.
Her just fucking Drake? No. Her fucking Drake on camera, and we get to sell it to the world and make, I don't know, like $20 million or whatever that equals out to us. Yeah, okay, sure.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
What about you? Like, if when you're in a serious relationship, you can never do it for any dollar amount?
Never happened.
Well, not a porn star.
Never happened. I'm a man.
I'm a man too. I'm just a man who's a little bit more sexually open-minded.
Nah, you with the other shit.
A lot of great men. One thing we've learned in these last couple of years is a lot of great men are kind of into seeing other people fuck their wives.
Yo, I mean, each his own, bro. It's each his own. I remember somebody approached us, with Ray J. Dude was like, yo, I got 25 grand if you fuck my wife for me. She wants. Shit was crazy.
25 grand.
No, the dude just in the parking lot.
Yeah, but for Ray J, I mean,
we talking years ago. It was first time I seen her husband just, I'm like, God damn.
If somebody in this room right now said, I got 25 grand for you to fuck my wife, you're not down? No? It's private. If you could be assured there was no cameras, no recording, you just got to beat it up 20 minutes. This goes against your moral code?
It's not what I do. I make love to my woman. You know what I'm saying? I can't make love to a stranger.
So I hear.
You know what I'm saying? I make love to my woman.
Eat the pussy for 45 minutes?
That's a long time. Collectively, over time, yeah, you in there a couple hours,
So is everything on the table on this podcast? Because, all right, and we could totally edit this out if you want, but
I don't edit shit out.
I mentioned to you that I had watched a YouTube video about you. Now, when I told you this recently, I hadn't actually watched the whole video at that point. I was like halfway through it. So then I finished watching it, and it got into some territory that you and I have never explored. And it's
whatever you ask me, make sure it's respectful, because you will get took off on camera.
Okay, well, I'm willing to take that risk.
All right, make sure it's respectful. Don't ask me no weird shit. Don't ask me no weird shit. Don't ask me no gay shit. Wack don't participate in weird gay shit under any circumstance.
But that has been accused, essentially.
I'm never accused of nothing.
Have you spoken on this publicly?
This is the world. People can say what they want to say until you sue them for slander or defamation of character, like I'm doing to Mark Stevens.
Who's that?
The guy that says that I'm going to cooperate. So he said it. They got his dumb ass. Big U didn't talk him into doing some stupid ass shit, and he ain't even knowing that the people that called him, right, was lining him up. So now you said it. So now it's simple. We're gonna go see whoever that Crip cooperate was, and if it doesn't say it's me, he's gonna pay me. Now he's a civilian, so I can do him like that. The street dudes that do it, I can't do them like that. But a civilian, I'm gonna play a civilian game with a civilian. I'll never play any type of civil suit or any type of, I ain't criminal on nobody, but civil, if you a civilian, I will tear your ass up.
So
this is a fact.
Are you planning on suing any women who have made statements about you?
Nah, well, no, I can't, because the only one that made a statement about me is a street bitch. So you got to deal with that accordingly.
So she's not trustworthy?
She's a street bitch.
She said, I'll just throw a random thing that she said. She said that you played gay porn around her.
Yeah, when she said that, I said, okay. I went back to the hotel. It got the receipts. You know what hotel receipts show you?
Whatever you paid for, but I mean, there's a lot of ways to obtain gay porn. You can probably watch it on your phone, right?
Nah. She said it was watched at the hotel. She also said she flew on a jet 4 times, but I only seen the bitch once in life.
Really?
She said all kind of shit. So it all started off when I exposed the bitch. I didn't want to deal with the bitch. So every 3 months, first she was like, well, I'm going to get him in trouble with his wife. Bitch, I'm a gangster. I can't get in trouble with no woman in life.
So that's not the root of you going through some issues with your wife?
No.
Okay.
I know my personal issues like you know your personal issues.
Oh, I got no issues. We good.
Right? Everybody got personal issues. But it's just on some real shit. The day I'm walking around here 40-something years old, like a 3rd grader that got an F on his report card, is the day I might as well bow down and submit as a man. This is just a fact. I wish the fuck I would, right? That just don't work with me. Because it's just going to be whatever it's going to be. That's just life. I tell people, stop worrying about shit. It's going to be what it's going to be. Whatever it is, and then you just figure it out from there. So when she seen that didn't work, then she added more to the story. Oh, he brought me this. Okay, well, show me the receipts. Oh, he took me here. Oh, I was in Europe then. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. Okay, well, let's talk about you just beat the shit out your motherfucking kids. This is why you mad. You beat the kids with a Louis Vuitton belt buckle.
In front of you?
No, she was bad because she called me, and I said, bitch, why is you calling my phone? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And she was live on Clubhouse, a little tipsy.
You met her on Clubhouse?
She's the Clubhouse fine.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so she was live on Clubhouse, and she kept adding shit to the story. But every time she added something to the story, I flew on a jet. Here go your receipt, $238. Bitch, you flew on Jet X. That's not a jet. You know the little bullshit fucking shit. Yeah. Not even just JSX.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking jet. A jet is a tail number, and you and the people you want is on there, right? So every time she came up with a story, I don't argue lies. I just put it out there, right? But it get to a point to where I'm Wack100. This is real shit. Nigga, I am the clout. I'm one of the hottest commodities on the motherfucking internet. If you could be a no-name and say, I check Wack100, and people gonna watch it. It could be an elephant fucking a turtle. It's gonna get clicks because of the name. This is a fact, right? So, you know, what her mission was, just to say something to grab attention, because she was trying to start a podcast, right? It wasn't gonna work because it take me to respond. Only I'm not gonna respond to a lie. When people realize she was calling me her ex and only saw me once in her life, that's delusional, bro. I ain't brought you a candy bar, a cookie, McDonald's. When you called me and told me your lights was getting cut off, and I told you 99-cent store got candles. I ain't got none on the 99 cent. When you send me naked pictures of your pussy, I cussed you out, called you all out your fucking name. When I went to Reno, where you live at, and did a show, and you begged me to come to my hotel room, I told you better not get caught in my lobby. Right?
Get caught?
You better not come nowhere I'm at.
Oh, okay.
It's just a fact, right? So at the end of the day, you know, she told me that she put me before God, and I thought she was really delusional. You saw me one time in life. I never spent the night with you. We ain't went to a movies. We ain't held hands. What the fuck you mean you put me before God? At that point, I started to realize there's some delusional motherfuckers in this world. You know, everybody make a mistake with one of these rats. That's just one of my mistakes, my little 4-5 minute mistakes. But at the end of the day, it ain't no big deal. You know, I'm still standing. She didn't have to move, go to jail, lost her job because she got off her gang. She beat her kids, bro, and that felony fucked her up.
I will say that I feel like if you were a Zesty disciple, that we would probably have more evidence. There would be other women lining up to say
it's real shit. Let's just keep it gangster.
Right.
When you first meet a person, we just speaking like just fucking common sense. Your first meet, unless you some crackhead, cokehead, nympho, porn star, dope fiend motherfucker, liquor, alcoholic remember, I don't drink, smoke, nothing. Your first meet is very shallow.
Right.
I can't even spend a night with you, bitch, because I don't know if you're going to drop a pin while I'm asleep. I'm really from the streets. So it's very shallow. You got to think about that. How many times you seen me? One time.
She even says she only spent one time with you?
She flew in Friday, got here Friday about 2 o'clock. Saturday at 10 o'clock, she was out of here. But when she started to tell the lies, she forgot one thing about our schedule. You can't just assume we're somewhere because we live there. Whoop, bitch, I was here. What you mean you was with me somewhere? Then she like, okay, no, it was once. He never brought me anything. Never this, never that, never this. Never that, never this, never that, never that. But he this, that. Okay, great. Call my man Steve Marcano. Yo, bro, go pull the receipts of the room. There's nothing on there. It looked like some room service, no movies, no nothing. Okay.
That's a crucial lie on her part.
It is what it is. I mean, look, bro, I'm Wack. I'm Wack100. You got to shoot real hard from the hip. People, you got to remember, people been praying for my downfall. Motherfucker said, Wack, people mad because they don't see you lose. I take losses all the time. business is business. I just gain a lot, right? And I don't let them see me sweat. So it ain't that I don't take loss. He said, but people they want to see you lose. They want to see you something happen with you. Why? Because the same people was begging me for me to do something with them. And when I tell them no, then that's what comes from it. Everybody I bump heads with was once a whack, 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 and I don't want to fuck with it. And then it's fuck the whack campaign starts.
Same with me. As soon as I'll have all these relationships, and then as soon as it goes bad, they decide
it ain't even bad.
I'm some sort of abuser.
You just make it a decision and say you don't want to do something.
And like 100% of the people who used to work with me or whatever that basically say bad things about me never had any experience that actually led them in that direction.
But we're dealing in a world to where, like, there goes a man. Mark Stevens, I can book him. He got a little money, a little real estate. My financial people been digging. I could probably sue him for $5 million, get up out of there $2-3 million. And I'm going to spank him just so he knows, Mark. Never allow nobody to persuade you against somebody that you was good with. You was just sending me pictures of your daughter. My daughter graduated, Wack. My son this, that. And all of a sudden, nowhere, you know. And the biggest problem with their circle is all of them call and tell me shit. I knew he was coming before he came because the Crip in their circle called and told me. I recorded him and all that, right? So I know he coming, but I don't know why Mark would do this, but at the end of the day, he gonna pay for it. You know, you gonna pay. You square. They said, Wack, Big you didn't talk Mark into saying this about you in hopes that you get mad, threaten him, or go try to do something to him, and then because Mark's a civilian, he can file criminal charges trying to get you out of here. This what his Crip partner that's with him tells me. So when he came, I never issued no threats. I just said, Mark, thanks for the defamation of character. I'm not going to threaten you. I'm not going to do anything criminal to you. I'm going to book you for your bag. Let's see if Big U going to help you pay it.
This is my final question. Is it gay for a man to have any sort of sexual encounter with his own booty hole?
Gay as a motherfucker. Any penetration.
So a man can get his asshole licked.
I hear people talking about getting their asshole licked. I look at that as a nigga getting his nuts licked. I ain't gonna call him gay.
It's right there. It's right below the nuts.
Yeah, I won't call a man, because I hear people talking. But if any penetration, any objects, any of that, you're gay. Any penetration in your rectum, right? On the streets, I'm gonna call this, I gotta clean this shit up.
Okay.
On the streets, I'm gonna call you that because I come from the penitentiary. In the penitentiary life, you know, people got to do things and move things around, knives and they drugs and shit. So that's just what that is, right? I wouldn't call them gay, right?
Yeah, that's
personally. Me personally, I couldn't fuck with it.
No matter what.
Nah, I wouldn't.
If you went back to prison, you couldn't keep a knife in your butt.
For one, I'm just gonna make sure it's where I need it to be, or I'm gonna have somebody else handle that. And I don't do the drugs anyway, so I don't. You know what I mean? But you know, I know it's a way of life in there, and I won't say that about them. That's something different. But if you on the street shoving shit up your ass, like I've been learning some crazy shit. Like they said they put like these gerbils and hamsters and shit.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard about that in a long time.
Yeah, I was listening to some shit. They was talking about in the room. They like a lot of older people do it or whatever, right? But and like they squeeze them and they're live till they die, right?
Wait, till they die? I thought they just ran around in there.
No, I guess they squeeze them till they die, some crazy shit. So it's a lot of way out shit. Listen, man, I will freak my woman, make love to my woman. But this shit that motherfuckers I be hearing about, you ain't tying me up, you ain't chaining me up, you ain't handcuffing me up, you ain't whooping me with nothing, you ain't doing nothing. You want to choke me a little bit, slap me up, whatever the fuck, all right, cool, do to each his own.
Really? See, I'm not into that.
Right?
Don't try to control
me,
woman.
You're not ain't finna be no, what's this shit they call? Is it pegging or something?
Pegging, you're anti-pegging.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. Listen, if you want to put your hands on my ass cheeks while I'm stroking you, and you want to grab the top of my ass cheeks and grip the top of my ass cheeks, you can do that.
But what if she grabs a little harder, pulls you in, and then just, yeah?
Nah, that's not gonna happen. You know what? And women know who they can and can't do that shit with.
Do they?
Yeah, I believe they know.
My girl tried it one time with me. When we first started seeing each other, within the first couple months, we had a night, we had a couple drinks, and She throws me down, starts sucking my dick, and she tries to jam her finger in my ass. And she didn't use any kind of lube, any kind of spit.
So you were just mad because she didn't lube it?
I mean, it hurt. I felt like I had a little cut in my asshole.
So you didn't have a problem with her doing it just because she didn't do it right?
Honestly, in that moment, I didn't really have like a hard stance on whether I would let her put a finger in my ass or not. I'm still kind of curious about it, but...
Curiosity killed the cat, bro.
Well, I don't think I'm going to die from an anal fingering. No, I stuck my finger in my ass when I was 16.
Wait.
In the shower.
You did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the shower. One of my friends told me he did it, and he said it felt all right. So I tried it out.
Yo, listen, that's with a washcloth.
I'm not kidding. I just,
washcloth.
I'm living my truth.
Look, a washcloth.
I just hit 40.
Listen, a washcloth, soap, right? And if you really want to just make sure you're real fresh, you can grab you some baby wipes. Keep everything right. You ain't got to stick your finger.
Well, that's all on
in
the surface.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's for just hygiene.
I just wanted to see how it felt.
Yeah, I see you curious.
But that was a long time ago.
You're bi-curious.
Like 24 years
you're
ago.
But look at you now.
I'm not bisexual.
Peter gazing.
You saw that clip?
No, you say you do.
No, but a lot of people.
I don't watch men fuck women, bro.
There's a TikTok or a
I
reel.
don't think you understand me.
Of Lena and I, and we're judging a man's penis, and it's like right in front of us, and we're judging it and just commenting on it. And I just noticed earlier that it has like 8 million views.
I'm not having this conversation.
190,000 shares.
Penis conversation.
Just from me and Lena observing a guy's dick and giving our thoughts. And I was shocked at how big it was. Shout out to Alex Jones. You got a huge dick.
Yeah, you gay as a mother.
Wack don't care. Wack doesn't want anything to do with it.
With that. Like, if I watch, it's women on women. I don't.
Yeah, I can't do that. Never did that.
See, you aroused by a man.
No, I just need there to be a dick.
That's crazy.
Otherwise, to me, it feels like there's nothing happening.
That's crazy, bro.
We've had this conversation so many
weird
times.
as a motherfucker.
I don't think it's that weird.
You're a weirdo, bro.
All the most popular porn categories are like anal, BBC, orgy, all this shit. And then lesbian porn is popular, but the porn that has men in it as well is much more popular. So you're saying it's gay, but this describes most guys.
In the first 90 days, the Aryan Brotherhood would have you in a compromising position.
No, I'm going to be a leader.
Yeah, you right.
Not a gay leader either. I'm gonna denounce the Zesty Disciples and click up with the Aryan Brotherhood, and I'm gonna keep my butthole virgin, essentially. Besides that,
they gonna let you keep your beard. They gonna shave your mustache.
Keep the beard, shave the mustache.
They gonna call you lip dog.
Oh God, yuck. Is that a real move?
That was a subliminal right there.
That's a move?
Shout out to you, Bob Gotti.
I don't know what you're getting at with that. I hate when people do this. But
oh shit.
So you're saying that if you want to make a guy your girlfriend, you shave around the mouth.
I don't know what they do. I wasn't into it. I've seen yards go to war behind
punks.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Well, you just got a good one and you don't want to let them go, so you go to war?
I don't know what they got going on. I didn't see motherfuckers go on family visits, but got the punk in the cell.
It do hit different when the punk's top is that fire that it causes a war.
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
So the family comes through. Me. Your wife is visiting you. She hasn't seen you in months, and you got your little bitch boy right there by your side.
Yeah, that's nasty work, bro. That's dangerous because whoever she fucking with on the streets that dude don't know about,
yeah, you
never know what's going on.
Right.
He might be sending home a package.
Jesus Christ. So, I have so many thoughts, most of which are about buttholes. I appreciate you wearing the hoodie.
It's crazy.
You wore the hoodie on the Vlad thing. Oh, and keep banging dudes also.
Oh, no, listen, bro. Come on, bro.
No, I fuck with him.
Listen.
I just met him. He's a good guy, yeah.
Bro, check this out.
But
I did that.
I need my collab.
I did that, though.
What?
The hoodie.
You did?
Nobody's ever done
Respect that.
You didn't think I was going to pull it off.
Well, we kind of had to pull it off. We
got the
hoodie made.
But you didn't think I was going to wear it.
No, I thought if we got it made that you would wear it.
You knew I was going to wear it.
You're a promoter.
I don't give a fuck.
We out here. We turning up. We probably got 1 million views from that.
Hey, yo, that was big.
That was big.
Because, I could have went in there and with Incredible Diapers. But you support Incredible Diapers.
I do support Incredible Diapers, even though my daughter is not currently a fan. But I think, yeah, I would wear a Wack 100 shirt. Also, I don't think brand wise, I don't like the idea of you wearing a diaper shirt on.
I love Incredible Diapers, my brand.
Maybe you could put like a patch on the sleeve.
Nah, I'm gonna wear that shit big. I'm gonna go wrap my motherfucking Chevy with Incredible diaper print. My lowrider.
At a certain point, though, you just kind of have to accept that the product that you're pushing is maybe off-brand for your own personal identity as a promoter.
Oh, shit. My shipment got to Congo of samples today. Man, it took damn near 8 days. Clearing customs, they don't play that shit over there. They was scanning shit. They sent me back a questionnaire. I had to send them all kind of stuff to let into their country.
That's kind of like the whole problem in Africa, right? They have hella corruption and like weird bureaucratic bullshit that kind of holds them back from really progressing as an economy and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the reality, right?
I mean, it's there. I mean, it's their country. It's a lot of money over there.
Right.
But I just think maybe it's not distributed right. I don't know. Like, I haven't really figured that out yet. But, you know, diamonds, all kind of shit over there.
Right.
Got one dude, he had 30 palaces, but then it might not be running water. Depending on, I think, what region of Africa you in. I don't know.
I want to have a real business conversation with you.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you had like a young child, right? Your kids are a bit
19
older.
years.
Okay, but these days, it's all about the YouTube kid influencers. You have people like Blippi, who's like just a kid's entertainer. He wears orange suspenders and a blue shirt, and he goes, "Hey kids, how you doing, man?" There's another chick called Miss Rachel. She wears overalls. She just seems like, I'm pretty sure she was a kindergarten teacher, starts a YouTube channel. She's doing like 20 million views a fucking video, just talking to kids, singing them songs, whatever. The problem with Wack 100 is that your audience consists almost entirely of adults. We need to figure out how to get Wack 100 ingrained into the minds of the children who we need to impress in order to get them on board with Incredible Diapers.
Can I ask you a question?
But so what I want to do is I want to spearhead the movement for us to create the Wack children's content where, and I feel like black people might be underrepresented in this market, but you talking to
Black
the camera.
people.
Well, I mean,
So you think my product is just for black people?
I think you market to the black people because they're hip and influential, and then you just hope that the rest of the pieces fall
How
together.
about you market to the world?
We can do
the
that
difference-
too.
What's the difference if a white guy does it versus?
Well, okay, I'll put it like this.
Come on,
Is that
man,
like
kill the bullshit.
a clothing
Let me-
brand will sponsor a skateboarding team.
Let me ask you a question.
It's not that they only
When
want
is
to
the
appeal to
last
skateboarders,
time-
but they realize that the skateboarders are going to be influential to other people.
When is the last time you seen a baby go to Walmart and buy their own diapers? Therefore, I need to market to who? The children or to the parents? The parents. Now, The Incredible Kids is an animated series that's being put together for children, right? Come on, man. Adam, come on, man. You got to use your brain, man.
So you won't put on a big red Teletubby costume and sing songs into the camera? And I mean, what if it takes off? What if the algorithm favors you? You got connections at YouTube, right?
Why would I have to do it?
Who's a better spokesperson?
The Incredible Kids.
I think we need an adult. These are
Incredible kids. I
They
mean,
don't know
you know.
shit. They can barely
But
even
no,
talk.
the Incredible Kids, you know, they can.
But what if the kids aren't that incredible?
They will be.
They're just a bunch of cartoon characters, right? We need a man.
Yeah, I mean, with Tom and Jerry didn't even talk.
What about I do it for you?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I wear the red Teletubby suit and I talk to the camera and I tell them, go get your Zesty Disciple Incredible Diapers.
and we can put the Incredible Kids.
So you'll
around
do
you.
a Zesty Disciple Incredible
What
Diapers.
is a Zesty Disciple? What is that?
That's my set.
That's a what?
My set.
You're set.
That's the hood I claim.
Yeah, but we're not trying to influence the kids to gangs.
I feel like the Zesty Disciples are a gang that maybe the kids could get behind.
That kind of sounds like gay boy gangsters.
Well, I mean, hey, maybe we could get them a collab as well.
Oh no, that's a real gang.
I know, I've heard about it.
2 Fivers, another real gang.
2 Fivers? What's that mean?
Yeah, they're serious. It's all the people that they call dropouts or PCs.
They form their own gang.
All races, all gangs, all come together. It's damn near more of them than the regular gangs.
Yeah, what happens when the gays all join together and actually have like a more powerful gang behind the
That's
walls?
gay boy gangsters.
But they're more powerful than a lot of the other gangs?
We pin up there where they catch you. If it's 5 of us and 50 of them, shit, they're at the end of the day, they're men.
So you couldn't take on 50 homosexuals by yourself?
If 5 against 50 homosexuals, bro, you're probably going to be able to get rid of about 10, 15 of them. Somewhere in there, you're going to get stabbed, hit with something. Something going to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to be less gay for the rest of this. But I'm glad that we settled the other stuff because I've kind of just been plagued with weird mental images since I.
Nah, this is what happens. You got a bunch of weirdos that work up under you.
Me?
And because my slate is so clean.
None of these people who work for me have ever said anything like that.
They try to send you little shit. Because
Nobody's
they have
sending me
shit.
anything.
They have nothing.
Nobody's sending me
Why
anything.
you didn't motherfucking tell me, did you know Brick Baby lied to us?
About what?
And told us he got picked up by the LAPD? That motherfucker got picked up by the feds.
You didn't lie to me.
He told you the feds? Yeah, he came from Clubhouse, lied to us. That's how he knew about Big U, because he was in federal custody when they talked to him about it. Why? I don't know. And then he knew 30 days later, Big U get picked up.
But that's a white lie. He was just trying to keep
No, ain't no white lie.
shit chill.
That's a fact.
No, but I know. But I mean, him saying that it wasn't a Fed thing. He was just trying to keep it low key.
Yeah, he definitely got a Fed case. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We pulled his name, and what it said up on his name was weird.
What?
It had no details. It just said out of custody. But if I pull up another motherfucker I know that's out fighting the case, it has details and a court date. So I don't know.
Would you have that conversation with him on camera?
Who?
Brick.
He don't want to talk to me on me. Brick know when we see each other, we going to get out. That's a fact.
Seriously?
He said too much.
Oh, good.
He said too much, bro. Like, you can't call him. He said he had paperwork on me, and he couldn't provide the paperwork. Put it on his dead homie. He said he had paperwork, said my name, my gang name, my real name, identify me. Put it on his neighborhood and his set and all that type of shit.
Okay.
What is it with you and this little guy?
That was my
Does
buddy.
he have something on you?
No, he's just my friend.
And we're going to see how long you're your friend.
Oh, really?
Remember I said that.
Why? What do you think I got to worry about?
You ain't got to worry about nothing. Hey, that's your friend.
Shout out, Break. I wanted to ask you about this.
What up?
There's another bad topic for you. You told me that Kodak doesn't do drugs.
I didn't say that.
He was just arrested with cocaine. They said he tried to swallow a bag of cocaine during the
As
arrest.
he should. He's trying to get away. I've never said Kodak didn't do drugs. I said Kodak is a functional drug addict. And they were talking about the Drink Tramps interview, and I was saying,
Drink tramps? You just diss them?
no, Drink Tramps. Drink Champs. There you go. Oh no, I'm tongue twisted, tongue tied. Shout out to all my trays out there. It's love.
Okay.
But they were talking about that interview, and I said, as long as Kodak is answering the questions and makes sense, he's not high like that. Now, what they just called him doing now, he was high. They called him, he fell asleep in the middle of the street. At that point, Kodak's high. See, you didn't see him on that interview falling asleep, not answering the questions. Every question that I asked, he answered it completely with details.
But he had that sort of like woozy, like
missing what I'm
drugged
saying?
up.
He's a functioning addict. So when they saying he's acting like that because he's high, that's Kodak. When he FaceTimes me, that's Kodak.
I'm not denying that he's been on drugs for a very long time.
If he's having a real conversation with you, he's not high like that.
I just don't like people pissing on my head and telling me it's raining. And when people tell me that Kodak's not a drug user because they just don't want him to be, a lot of people were trying to defend his performance on the Drink Champs interview and say that he was not doing drugs. Then he gets arrested with a bag of cocaine that he apparently tried to eat, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, you know. I mean, nobody wants to talk about it.
I've never heard anybody say Kodak doesn't do drugs. He's been caught with drugs several times.
Right. He raps about it all the time.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is he's a functional drug addict. So it's a time to where
I mean, he's still alive. Yeah.
he's his normal. That's just him, right? It's just normal. And then it's a time when maybe he's really high and he's not functional. On that interview with Nori, Kodak was not high to a point to where he didn't know what was going on.
No, if he was on coke during that interview, it would have been a way better interview.
No, it was a great interview. Why are you hating on Kodak's
I'm
interview?
not hating. I'm just saying that people who do coke are just talk nonstop. They say shit they're not supposed to say.
No, he answered every question intelligent and sensible.
As
He
an
has
interviewer,
his own intellect, his own.
if somebody comes in with cocaine energy, that's going to be a good interview. Adderall energy, let's go. They come in with opiate, lean, Xanax energy, typically not so great.
So why you be interviewing with Brick Baby? He be on them shits.
Yeah, he's working on it. Everybody's got their things they're dealing with.
Yeah, cuz. So neighborhood. Did you know? I mean, shit. You know, like what the fuck?
He's a rapper.
No, he's not.
Well, he raps.
He's a guy that raps. He's not a fucking rapper.
He's a rapper. Okay. How does it feel to see your close personal confidant Cardi B unfollow her husband Offset? Do you think it's actually over, or is this just a bump in the road?
It's not over. Just talk to Cardi.
Did they refollow yet?
I don't know nothing about that.
Let's check.
I just think maybe her phone's malfunctioning.
I highly doubt that.
Cardi's cool, man.
Yeah. She follows
Maybe she just wanted y'all to talk about her.
3,389 people. She still follows like Offset Daily, which is some sort of fan account. But
Let me ask you something.
she follows Offset YRN underscore fan page.
Let me ask you something.
Offset X Cardi, but not the actual Offset.
So if your wife
Unfollows me.
unfollows you, you think it's over? Your fucking marriage is dictated by social media, follow and unfollow?
Well, it definitely doesn't
Get
bode
the fuck
well,
out
right?
of here, bro. Fuck all that.
I mean, it's a sign that there's trouble in paradise, right?
Cardi unfollowed. Maybe
He unfollowed as well.
she.
So
didn't
maybe
want-
she blocked him.
Maybe he was posting
Or
some
vice versa.
things she didn't agree with, or whatever. But let's not jump to a conclusion that because of a fucking unfollow, the marriage is over.
I mean, we don't have to jump to that conclusion.
Yeah, get
But
the
I think
fuck
it's
out of
fair to say that there's trouble in paradise when you
what?
unfollow
So
each other when you're
everybody-
married and you have kids.
Hey man, Adam, stop fucking acting like
Alex.
you've never had any conflict or any tension with your fucking wife.
We've
bro.
never unfollowed each other.
Fuck that. I ain't saying that.
I'm just saying,
you
if we
telling me-
did, wouldn't you think that was indicative of us having some very serious
If you
issues?
don't have conflict with your wife, she's fucking somebody.
Why does unfollowing
Straight
someone is a clear-cut sign that things are not going very well?
Unfollow?
It's a big deal in
That's
this
what this
social
world-
media age. You're
social-
basically announcing to the world, somewhat quietly, but still announcing that you do not fuck with this person. And especially if it was a mutual unfollow, oh, that's a big deal.
Maybe they both just made the decision. We're not going to follow each other on social media, but we'll lay in bed at home together and laugh and eat dumplings.
I would say the odds of that are probably like less than 1%, right?
You don't think he's at home?
As soon as we start
Get the
kicking it and
fuck
having a
outta
good
here.
time, oh, how about we refollow each other?
Man, listen, man. Y'all get
I
out
think
of
one of them
Cardi
blocked the
B
other
and
one.
Offset business. But you know, I mean, she one of the hottest chicks in the game. You know, little nephew a boss in the game. So, you know, I guess there's something to talk about.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
But
something
the
to talk
fact that
about.
they get unfollowed and everybody talks about it is great. Lets me know they're still relevant.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice. But I'm just wondering if you had any particular insight into what might have led to this.
No, I mean, I didn't even know they unfollowed.
You know that according to J Main, Offset wouldn't sign the box of whoops
Man, I was supposed to interview with him.
because it said Adam 22 on it with O Block written right under it. And he didn't, apparently he wasn't really into the idea of signing a box that had already been signed with me fake signing somebody else's projects on it.
Yeah, he right about that. Why you playing with that?
I don't know. I was just having fun that day.
One of them little Chicago niggas gonna come in here and interview, and they gonna have a torpedo they gonna take off on you.
Hopefully not AOKD. You see what's going on with him?
The little snitch dude,
I don't know about that.
that's the blogger dude, right?
Kinda.
First he said he didn't tell. Now he said he told, but I didn't tell for money. But yet they paid you.
I think you're thinking of
25 grand.
You're thinking of Trench's News.
Yeah, that dude.
How do you feel about that? Is that common? He was getting paid $25,000 a
It's
pop
weird is,
to
first he
go
said
into
he-
the cops and identify different gang members that he knows from the streets
First he said he
on a
didn't
video.
tell.
I don't know if he ever said that he didn't tell.
Then he said, well,
we
I
asked
told,
him on the interview if he had ever told, and he didn't really deny it.
They had it coming, and I didn't tell for money, but yet you got paid. Mm-hmm. But I mean, look, telling is like, it doesn't surprise me no more.
Do you think there are people in LA who are getting paid $25,000 to go in and identify gunmen?
I think it's people in LA getting paid $88,000 a year.
So it's like a full-time gig.
Every state, they got salaries for cooperants now.
How many you think a city like LA might have? Dozens?
Between blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians.
Oh, they need all of them, huh?
A whole lot. Probably between 500 and 1,000.
1,000 informants on the payroll in LA.
Yeah, so.
What? Why would they need that many? That seems like so much. How often does this kind of thing even come up?
You got motherfuckers, man. I done seen people going in court, take the stand on a case. One of my niggas from my neighborhood named Sport Dog, Shorts, took the stand on the case he wasn't there on. He was not even there on the case.
Well, that's what Trenches News' situation is.
Well, the defense said, well, what does he have to do with this case? The DA said he's been a reliable source and a cooperant, right, against the Pacoima Power Root Blood since 1987. This is 1997 we talking about. And this is somebody that motherfuckers looked up to, called a big homie. So for 10 years that we know of, he was cooperating with law enforcement.
And then you found out because you just happened to see him take the stand?
He took the stand, and when he took the stand on the case, that had nothing to do with him. So what he did is he took the information that he heard in the neighborhood to the DA. So when they call him as a witness for the DA, the defense is like, what does he have to do with it? He wasn't there for the case. He wasn't there. What does he have to do with it? But the fact that he is a reliable source for 10 years when it comes to my neighborhood, that means he's giving them information that has led to a lot of arrests.
So we're
taking his word for it.
What's your reaction to him as a human being after that?
He's a rat. I mean, he's a rat.
So what, he can just never come around again?
Yeah, I don't fuck with him. I mean, I don't know what he doing. The streets is a myth. Shout out Troy Ave.
You never seen him again after that?
Nah. I ain't seen him. Hey, you seen that? Put the play together?
With what?
The Facto show up there with academics. Check that out.
Yeah. How do you feel like that's doing?
I don't know. I think they did one segment.
They did. They dropped one, and it was like 4 hours long. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but
he didn't cut it up.
He probably is cutting clips. If I had to,
yeah, that shit's too long.
If I had to guess, but doesn't seem that it's performing that well. Only has 36,000 views in the past 2 days. It's 4 hours long.
Yeah, I got to call him. 4 hours too long.
But he also put it on this weird channel called The Academy that has less than 200,000 subscribers.
That's where Academic put it?
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, he's probably building that. He's using that to build that, so that's probably what it is. Because if he'd have put it on this channel, it would have moved a little different.
Yeah, but he's kind of cautious about putting all his content on his main channel. Whereas we've kind of realized, we should probably just put all the content on the main channel.
It makes sense.
That's one thing Vlad told me a long time ago. He's like, why the fuck do you even have a channel if you're just going to go starting new channels all the time? You might as well just use the power of your big channel.
Yeah.
Which I mostly agree with.
Yeah. Vlad got a good thing going over there.
We do have a clips channel as well, but...
What did you think about my Vlad interview?
I thought it was good because, even though it was 3 hours, you really...
Was it?
Yeah, a little less than 3 hours. You really only told maybe like a dozen stories, but they're all in like pretty intense depth and detail. And it's kind of like the building blocks of, if you want the gist of Wack100's life, he really hit a lot of the most important bullet points in a lot of depth. So I thought that was useful because I haven't had that kind of conversation with you in a long time of like, oh, what exactly were you doing 30 years ago? So that was very good. But I wonder, because I'm sure Wack will ask you, or Vlad will ask you on again, I wonder what his next round of questioning will be. Because the first Vlad interview is always the easy one because it's just kind of like the basic outline of your life. Then when he gets you the second, the third time, that's when he starts having to really dig to come up with some questions that make sense.
It's real. He was real cool.
Me interviewing somebody for the first time is a walk in the park. Every time after that, it takes a lot of preparation.
So how's everything been with the community?
No communication.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Shit blew over?
I was surprised how much the fans didn't really seem to give a shit. I thought I was going to get more abuse from the fans, but it was really like, it's like a day of a bunch of shit talking. But ultimately, it's like, you know, you kind of have to zoom out from your life and be like, what's really important to me? What really makes sense for me to put my time into? And for me, I have a bunch of different options of things I could put my time into. The porn stuff is very, very profitable. And on any given day, I could just be working on that stuff, working on signing girls, working on developing stuff, whatever. Then we have the no jumper thing, and there's a lot of different things I could do with that. But ultimately, like doing interviews and doing stuff like this is really like what drives the channel. And doing all the little like petty personal beefing and stuff. Like I'm sure if I was 60 years old and I was looking at my life, I would be like, yeah, the year that you spent going back and forth with these guys when you were like 39, 40 was probably not really the most important thing for you to be doing with your time.
I'm going back and forth. Anybody that's credible, want to smoke, gonna get to smoke. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
No, definitely some of that is important. But at a certain point, okay, when I beef with them, it gets covered by like the Reddit and a handful of like smaller commentary channels. It's not like TMZ is like, ooh, Adam mentioned AD again. It's just like, it's too small to put a lot of effort into.
They was packing your ass up, as the trenches would say. You was getting packed the fuck up, Adam.
Word-wise, I think that I clearly had it.
No, you was getting packed.
Intimidation-wise.
Bro, did Desco stop? Did he stop running?
I don't know.
Keep running. Did he stop running?
You see that he put out a line of awful lot of running merchandise? Yeah.
He gonna give me my cut?
Using your bullying against you.
Is he gonna give me my cut?
I don't believe so.
Desto, give me my cut. You know you did some punk shit already with the other situation. Keep my cut, Desto.
See, you're fucking 50 Cent because you have one little tiny thing that you can hold against him and you're just gonna run it into the ground for life.
Pun ran up on him. See, Pun is a big dude. He couldn't catch him. I can catch him.
What are you gonna do?
He owed me a cut.
What kind of cut?
I don't know, some sensible shit.
A haircut?
Owe me some gas money. You know, I gave you the play, nigga. You ran with it.
What play?
Awful lot of running.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's between you and him. I don't know.
Nah, I need you to have a conversation with him. You the buffer.
I don't know about
You're
that.
the buffer.
I'm going to let you handle it.
Let me ask
Bruce
you
Buffer.
You had the football player guy.
Deshaun Jackson.
D-Jack in there.
They said I said his name wrong, so hopefully I just said it right.
Right? And so why the fuck did my name keep coming up with signing X4?
Did it come
I don't
up?
understand you. Y'all motherfuckers is weird.
I don't think we really brought it up, though.
You a motherfucking lie because I listened to it on the way here, and I'm wondering, let me run through the events. I get a call from a Crip, say, hey, yo, I got this guy I'm working with. Can you post him? I don't even know the guy. The Paru posting, no problem. I'll post him and get people looking. Little chatter starts, cool. Hey, yo, man, we in studio. Can you pull up? I'm in the middle of my day. I'm by myself. I don't even got my team with me. These is all Crips. Fuck it, I'll pull up. Come in there, meet the guy, listen to the music. They want to talk to Birdman. I get Birdman on the phone, have a conversation with him, a little motivation, right? Give him a few pointers and, you know, get to know him a little bit and spend 2-3 hours and I leave. Why? Could you repost? I'll post again. So the Paru goes and honors and looks out for something the Crip card is asking me to do. I don't charge, no problem. Why in the fuck can it just be, we hit Wack pulled up, he showed him some love, had a conversation, got stunned on the phone, he posts for us because we asked him to, and it was love. Why it gotta be, and we're not signed to Wack100 as if I made an attempt to sign the kid.
You felt that the way that he said it was too much of like making it clear that you weren't involved on the business end of it.
No. All I did was look out. That's it. Motherfuckers called me out in the middle of my day. I ain't charged you nothing. I did everything you asked me to do. I never pursued him as an artist. Ever. Not a post, not a nothing.
Why not?
That wasn't what I was there to do.
Okay. Because D-Jack said in a clip that isn't actually out yet that basically the reason why he didn't sign him was because it was a little too gangster for him, where his image as an NFL player, if he's signing somebody,
he's not an NFL player anymore.
Okay, well, former NFL player, whatever. He felt like it maybe wouldn't have been the best
NFL don't give
fit.
a fuck about the former NFL players unless you're going to do commentate.
But do you think it's fair for someone who,
that
has
ain't my
that
business.
kind of image to not want to work?
I've never, listen, my whole thing was I'm a culture dude. I'm part of this West Coast culture. I don't give a fuck where you from. If one of my comrades called me red or blue, right, and asked me, yo, Wack, we doing this, can you help give it a little push? I'm going to do that, no problem. If that's all I did and I took time of my day to pull up because you asked me to meet the youngster, get stunned on the phone, give him a little motivation, hear his music, critique his music, and get on, just say that's what Wack did. But don't end it with, and no, we ain't signed to Wack100, as if I pursued him to sign to me and it didn't happen.
Okay.
Because then I could just say no. If I just start telling motherfuckers, nah, then they're going to be like, oh, why Wack act like that? But every time I go to help somebody, y'all want to take the help instead of honoring the help. You want to trash it and say, oh, but we didn't sign to him. I didn't ask you to sign to me. You asked me to help you on some simple marketing shit.
But why do you have to take them saying that he's not signed to you? Why do you have to take that as an offense?
Listen, the next nigga mention that is fuck your mama. It's getting to that point. Paru. Stop playing with me. Nigga called me to do something and I do something out of love and respect.
Who called you, Christopher Lovejoy?
Yeah, that's a Crip.
Right. But you're mad at him or no?
Nigga, I'm mad at anybody that keeps saying he didn't sign to Wack100. The next nigga, one of you niggas who know that I was there because you asked me to pull up. Wack pull up by himself amongst a bunch of Crips because they asked me to. It's love. Could you get stunned on the phone? I do that, it's love. Could you listen to the music? I do that, it's love. Just say, yo, we hit Wack. Wack did some posts for us, sparked a little fire and flame, right? He pulled up. He gave the youngster a little advice. We asked him, could he get stunned on the phone? He did that. That got the youngster amped. Wack gave us some love. Leave it there. Nigga, stop in it with, but we ain't signed to Wack100. Wack100 didn't try to sign him. It was never my intention. First of all, anybody that I feel is controlled or has too much outside influence around them when it comes to their game with this business, I don't want to sign you. This is a fact. If you're not your own man when it comes to your business, I don't want to sign you. Because I'm not signing your hood.
So you signed Blueface or manage Blueface.
Blueface.
But he doesn't have some OG that's barking down your phone,
is from Schoolyard Crip. He got Schoolyard Crips with him. They moved with him. They security. They all that.
Did you have a relationship with any Schoolyard Crips before him? Before you started working with him?
Prison that I ain't talked to in years.
Right.
But Blueface, when it comes to his business, Blueface dictates that. Ain't no talk to the schoolyards about his business. I talk to one schoolyard, him. When I deal with game, I don't got to deal with all the fucking cedar blocks. I deal with game. When I deal with Ray J, I don't got to deal with all the people from Carson. I deal with Ray J. I don't want to sign nobody who ain't their own man. I don't want to sign nobody who is controlled by their neighborhood or controlled by the streets. Period. It's impossible to do business with them. You got a bunch of dummies chiming in about shit that they don't know nothing about, based on some shit that has nothing to do with this corporate entity of business.
Right. But this is all, you had your little big U ran earlier. This kind of all goes back to that, right?
His weird ass card over there.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
His weird ass, as soon as I posted the kid, because the Crips asked me to,
right.
He calls over to the 40s. Oh, y'all fucking with Wack? Y'all fucking with Wack? Ooh, nigga, they asked Wack, and the Paru came and assisted them. Now, you ain't took T.I., you ain't took Gunna, you ain't took none of these people that you be around, right? Over there to Expo to take a photo or had them post anything or do no collab or nothing. So nigga, stop worrying about what the Paru doing for the neighborhood Crip, and won't you as a neighborhood Crip do something for the neighborhood Crip and leave my name out your mouth. Cause they calling me telling me every time you call the neighborhood Crips, they calling Wack and telling me this is what this nigga's saying. And it's weird. It's weird as a motherfucker.
So let me ask you this, hypothetically, because when I was having that conversation with D-Jack about X4, I was thinking in my head, how much chaos would it introduce into my life that I wouldn't want to deal with if I had the opportunity to sign him, which I never even had that conversation, X4. But would you say that was a bad idea for me to sign somebody who's so deeply into the LA politics? Is that?
I think you wouldn't have you wouldn't have a problem.
You don't think?
No, you wouldn't have a problem.
Why?
Anybody from the street signing is going to have a problem. It's real shit.
Including you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have never done it. For one, it was 600's thing. I was looking out for 600.
Right.
I met the kid. I liked the kid. I think the kid.
But if you had
great.
found him before all them, it still would have been a little too mixy.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't. It's impossible. I'm from Paru, so at the end of the day, as soon as that element starts mixing with the business, then it becomes that element and it's no longer business. So why even do it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I figured. Have you been paying attention to Academics versus Sharp?
He's back talking to Sharp about Sharp. That's crazy.
Well, Sharp did a couple of different Instagram lives where he was basically going in on Academics, and in one of them he had two action figures, and Sharp was like himself, and then Ack was Bowser, and he's just like sort of talking back and forth to him. Academics is kind of trying to frame it like Sharp has lost his mind. Well, I feel like he's just trying to have some fun on the Instagram live.
Yeah, but Ack, I told you, Ack, you lost. Sharp won.
Why you say that?
Because I told Ack, anything you say or respond or say his name on your platform, it boosts Sharp. Sharp saying your name on his don't help you one bit. So Ack, you got emotional. The man got a steering wheel on your back. You know you nephew, but shit, you little bro, but you lost. You lost that one. Sharp won that one.
He keeps saying he's not going to talk about Sharp anymore. But
Yeah, he said that, but he just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is a group, man. I wonder what this group gonna be. This the homies.
What are you looking for right now?
No, I was just looking at this shit. The homie Jay Worthy,
Oh yeah, what
Maury
was that?
Ruger. Hold on, Maury Ruger, West Side Gun, Slim Lord Drill,
Wait, that's a group. I saw that.
J3
photo.
the Hitter,
Right, that's where I saw it.
30 Shot Capone. Who else is this right here? Look like Hop. This look like NWA. Homies from Bompton got a group. I don't know what they called in the
Oh,
group.
yeah, YS in there too. It says
say
meet the Whoops.
Oh, the Whoops.
Maybe it's
I
not.
fuck with that.
I don't know if it's like the cereal.
Yeah, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I forgot anybody's name. If I did, my bad. But yeah, I'm always support the homies regardless of what's going on. Politics gonna always stand on Paru. So meet the Whoops. I'm looking to hear that music. I know that Ruger could rap, Jay Worthy could rap, J3 the Hitter could rap. I'm not too familiar with the other guys, but that's 50% of the group.
YS is really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up.
What about
See
the
what happens
Cuzzos?
with
You check the Cuzzos out?
Yeah, I think the girls can rap. You was right. You on to something.
Yeah.
I think we need to kick off the other thing.
What thing?
What I told you we need to do.
The porn thing?
No, the music side of this thing.
So you think we should sign artists together?
I think we should start off, we should get back to the roots of what you did, what you was doing with the sound, what we call the SoundCloud, the underground rappers, right? Filtering them in to another platform, right? That's driven by shit we doing for them on the music side. And the unsigned ones, yeah, we can entertain it.
So what about your music mogul brain when you look at the Cuzzos? Are you like, they're worth signing, or does it seem a little risky?
No, well, anytime you're dealing with a all-girl group,
5 girls.
it's risky.
What are the odds they're going to get?
All guy group.
What are the
is
odds
risky.
they're going to still fuck with each other in a year?
Yeah, an all guy group
They
is
seem tight, but you never know.
risky.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth a shot. I mean, I think somebody under your platform and, kind of me doing the things behind the scenes, you being the face of it, I think it could work.
I'd be intrigued just because I've never really personally been considered myself capable of managing anyone's career. I feel like I need to be part of a machine in order to
Yeah, but
get
you
involved
will
in
be
that
part of a machine. It's a machine that's already existed.
I just want to hang out with Birdman, and then I'm willing to do whatever.
That ain't nothing. When he come into town, I'm gonna make that happen.
I'll sign my life away to Birdman.
I'm gonna have him pull up.
Do you think I should sign my publishing over to him?
Yo, listen, you being disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
Nobody signed shit over the Stunner. Stunner paid for that. See, that's some other bullshit.
Well, yeah, he's gonna pay me.
Nobody signed nothing over. That's a deal. He put a contract in front of you with a dollar amount. You negotiate that amount. You agree. You sign. He signed. He cut you your check. He takes ownership of whatever that document says.
Do you believe that Hassan Campbell actually got shot?
Hell no.
You really don't believe it?
I think it's all cap.
He just did a Vlad interview talking about it. He's showing bullet hole wounds on social media.
No, he didn't. He showed Band-Aid. He didn't show no bullet hole wounds. First of all, let's be real. If I'm on live talking shit, yeah, I'm out here, I'm in the projects. I wish you motherfuckers would come out. Whoop-de, 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 whoop. And somebody shot, pow! Shoots, right? Like the little dude we watched get killed on live, remember? The little dude that was over there in Gardena. He was on live. I guess the guy that was spray painting Nipsey shit or whatever.
Oh, you talking about in Hawthorne?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right? He was on live, and we all heard and watched his ass get shot. Because when somebody's gonna shoot you unexpectedly on live, right?
You drop your
You're
phone.
not gonna know it's coming. You're gonna hear it, right? So now it cuts. Now he's in the car. Didn't he claim it was his leg at first? The bullet's getting hot, right? But then you show him, you see him hitting the horn. He hitting the horn. The bullet getting hot. You see his upper body. It's no bleeding. There's nothing going nowhere. Next day, you see him in a hospital bed. I can take you right now to Silmar and put you in a jail cell, hospital bed, all kind of shit. It's simple props. 2 days later, he shows 2 Band-Aids. We have yet to see any blood on any clothes. He ain't showed, see, this where I got shot, this where the hole went through, here go the blood, he ain't showed none of that. And he ain't took them motherfucking bandages off to show us a wound.
So you think he scammed Vlad?
He capping. That's a fact.
I know some other people who've gone on Vlad and told fake stories for clout.
Who did that?
I'll tell you off camera, but it wouldn't be the first time someone
That's
did
crazy.
it.
You saying Boosie?
Not Boosie.
Hey, what do you think about Boosie pressing charges on his brother?
Oh, on Terrence.
Huh? The one that we interviewed.
Yeah. What do I think?
Yeah. He pressed criminal charges.
I
think
mean,
he's a rat?
No.
Criminal charges?
Not
civil.
I don't know. That's
Criminal.
You tell me. I don't really have much of an
Yeah, I
opinion.
don't know, bro. Boosie, I'll fuck with you, but I don't know what your psyche is behind that. If you was taking him to court on civil, I wouldn't have nothing to say. You know, that's your brother, you're square, but criminal? I don't know about that, Boosie.
You know what I wasn't a huge fan of with you?
What?
The hoodie. You didn't really match it to your pants on the Vlad interview.
What did I have on? I don't remember what the fuck I had on.
I can't really remember either, but I wrote this down.
I just had on some red and white J's and a motherfucking red and white hoodie. What did I have on?
Your pants didn't really like match the hoodie, which I can't blame you because you got the hoodie that day. You probably didn't bring a few different pairs of pants.
You think you wanted me to wear white pants?
I mean, it was like a gray hoodie, right?
I had on camel.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like it worked with the
He's a
hoodie.
white boy. We don't give a fuck.
I'm just
what
like hitting
talking
you
about.
with some stylist advice.
I don't camel.
You need jits to tell you how to dress.
No, I don't need shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what.
Why is Nick
What y'all
Cannon doing
talk
a
about in the
black
world?
women versus light skinned women contest? Are you involved in this?
No, I'm not.
What is that?
No, I'm not. I believe
Why
all
are we
women.
pitting dark skinned women against light
I
skinned women?
believe all women are beautiful in their own beautiful way.
I'm with you.
You know, that's what I believe.
Does this not bring more colorism into the world?
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's colorism. I think it's just personal preference.
I've seen a lot of very angry women about it on Twitter, though.
He prefers light-skinned women,
What about you?
brown-skinned women,
Does brown mean lighter or darker?
darker.
So you could go for like a Kenyan shade?
Yeah, I mean, the darker the better.
Really?
I mean,
The darker the better?
it doesn't matter to me. But, you know, brown skin, dark skin, you know, it's all beautiful to me. That's our,
When I think
that's
about
our culture.
I really haven't gone like well, no, yeah, I guess I have. But like, I don't feel like I've gone to the as dark as it gets. And I feel like I should. Well, actually, no, I take that back. In the context of porn.
Yo, I seen a lady on Instagram. She was damn near purple, but it was beautiful.
Damn near purple, huh?
Yeah, it was like a type of dark I've never really seen, but she was beautiful. Model.
Sometimes the black dudes on set, their dicks are like super black, but then they have so much blood in it that they start to look purple.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, are you really like, you really get off on that shit?
I mean, I can look at a dick and judge it, let you know what it is.
You pretty gay, homie.
No, I'm just.
Everybody on Clubhouse says you gay as fuck.
Well, I haven't done anything gay.
Yeah,
Maybe I should. I'll show them.
I don't know, bro.
I'll get gay for
I heard you was massaging in a session.
Massaging the dog's balls? Is it you going with this still?
Wasn't a dog. It was probably your dog.
You want to get a lie detector test in here so we'll both figure out who's gay?
Figure that shit out all day long. I know I ain't gay.
If we figure it out all day long.
Yeah, bro, you have gay tendencies.
No.
Bro, put in the comments if Adam is gay on this episode. Drop a I don't even want to call it a one. Fucking
drop it in the comments if you think that I'm not gay, but that Wack is preoccupied with gay shit.
No,
including me being gay.
Every time we having a conversation, you go back round the corner to some gay weird shit.
I would say the same to you.
No, the fuck I don't.
I would say you're kind of constantly guiding the conversation back to me being gay.
I don't know, bro.
I definitely just did it with the purple dick comment.
The closest I'll get is having a conversation about what you know, shit you doing with your wife.
Are you going to sign up at onlyplugtalk.com to see this threesome?
No. I don't watch men have sex, bro.
Oh, right. I don't know. For me, it was pretty...
What about that you don't understand?
It was pretty important. It was a pretty big deal.
What do you think about the state of hip-hop?
It's like my dad not
What do you think about the state of hip-hop?
It's like my dad not coming to my graduation.
No more. What do you think about the state of hip-hop?
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about,
the sales.
Gay shit.
No, for real.
What the fuck do I care? I don't know.
What do you think about...
I don't have a strong take about the current state of the hip-hop industry as a whole.
What do you think about King Von being dead?
Well, it's been a few years, so I've had plenty of time to get used to it.
Hold on, no.
No, okay, it's a longer question.
And Lil Durk and NBA cool now.
Nah, I don't believe that for a second.
NBA ain't gonna lie.
He's a troll. Yes, he is gonna lie. He's done this plenty of times.
Nah.
They both do this. They all do this. Vaughn said that he had conversations with Duck before he died and that they got cool. And then Duck's mom obviously was like, no, that's bullshit. He's just trolling. I mean, they're doing the same thing.
She wouldn't know.
She would.
Mamas don't know every goddamn thing.
They were like actively trying to kill each other throughout their lives. So I feel like they probably would.
What do you think about that? Let's say that is the case.
I don't believe it for a second. But
let's say it is the case.
If it was the case, it would be great. But a lot of people died over that.
You don't think it'll be fucked up?
For them to do a show together?
No, for them to to know that all that happened and then nothing happened after it happened and they just cool.
That's why I don't think it's going to happen. Too much drama.
But what if...
Whoa, Siri,
yeah, but
chill.
What if it did?
If it did and people were able to say, okay, my friends died as a result of this conflict, but I'm willing to put that aside and just be on some cool shit, that would be great for humanity. If all the rappers could do that, that would be amazing. Clearly, that's very difficult to do. For the same reason that you're not going to see all of these LA gangs that have been beefing with each other for 20 years, it's pretty unlikely that they're going to just start getting along, right?
20, you talking about 40 and 50
40,
years.
yes, 50 years.
So, you don't think that Von will be turned in his grave? You don't think Chicago would turn on Dirk?
It would be rough on his public image, for sure.
Think so?
I don't know how... I mean, yeah, a lot of people would shit on him for it.
What do you think about Joe?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden. Think about Joe Budden.
Doing what?
NBA thing.
You know, one thing I noticed with you is that you never really make a comment about if you personally are a fan of the music that you might be involved with on a business level, right? Because it doesn't really matter. If it's not for you, you just have to accept that it appeals to somebody and that that's the customer. The same way you're selling diapers and you don't wear diapers, right?
My business is not based on if I like anybody's music. It's based on if the fans like the music.
I know. And clearly the fans love Youngboy's music. He's one of the biggest artists of our time. So, I mean, if you're Joe Budden and you don't like his music, I mean, who gives a fuck? There's a lot of young artists that I interview. I'll listen to their music. It's fine. I'm never going to listen to it again. But then I sit down and have a great interview with them. And then their careers oftentimes go great. Tons of fans.
But then you start dick riding them saying, hey, can you show up for me?
Show up?
Yeah.
Like who? You Blueface?
No, not talking about Blueface. I'm just saying period in general.
Can you show up for me? I don't dick ride anybody. I'm a man, like you said. I'm a man.
so we can get the No Jumper music division going?
I mean, I'm intrigued. I would like to sign an artist. Like if we could just have a artist that we work on before we decide, oh, let's have a whole crop of artists. I'm open to that.
I got a few.
I've slowly become convinced that I could do business with Wack100.
I got a few. Shy Belligerent, I like him.
Okay.
Grimy Red.
You managing Zoe Osama?
No, I just assist him. A lot of these youngsters, I just assist, bro. I will genuinely help them without paperwork or none of that. But Zoe's there. I think Zoe's a great look. Got great numbers, you know what I mean? But whatever nephew want to do, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be there for him. If he call me and say, yo, I want a deal, Wack, if you can help me, I go get him a deal. If he like, yo, Wack, I'm trying to get this done, you got a resource, I'm gonna give him the resource. It's that simple.
I just don't know if I want to sign an artist who's on some like real street shit. And I don't really know what I have to offer to an artist who's not. Because that's mostly where my Rolodex is located, is on some gangster shit.
Check out Shy Belligerent, which you up on him.
I do know him, yeah.
And check out Grimy Red. I think we could do something with him. And then we got
First one is a gang member. Second one sounds like a gang member.
Yeah, he's a youngster though.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
he's a youngster. And believe it or not, I got a talent show next week on Clubhouse. Birdman gonna show up for the Final Five.
We could do that at the store. People could come in and perform for Adam and Wack. We could do a special day.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're gonna sign one artist. That might be a lot.
That'll work.
Might be a lot to
We could do something. Let's do something.
But we could be sitting on the couch in back and people come in one by one and perform for us while we're chilling posted up in the back. We got capabilities. Oh, Jesus. All right. I'm going to go try to, 7:30. I guess I'm not going to see the kid before bed, but.
See who?
The kid.
The kid don't want to fuck with you, bro.
No, she does. She misses Dada.
You really think she likes you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. She talks about me a lot when I'm not there. Seems like solid evidence.
You really think that she likes you?
My child, yes. You want to know something crazy that she's on?
What?
So she has like 8 princess dresses, and we took them away because she's been doing a bad job cleaning up her toys.
Oh.
When we ask her to clean up, she doesn't do it. So we said, okay, we're going to take the princess dresses away until you help us clean up. As soon as we take the dresses away, she goes and she finds the one Mario costume that we forgot about, and she's been wearing the Mario costume nonstop ever since. So she wasn't interested at all in the boy costume.
At all.
But as soon as all the princess costumes are gone, boom, she's dressed up like an Italian plumber all day, every day. So
have she asked for the other costumes?
She actually seems weirdly okay with not having them, which is weird because it was like the sole focal point of her life for a couple weeks there.
You're going to phase them out. You know, one more week is over with.
Yeah.
Forget about them. She's going to get on. She's going to be on to another trend.
Yeah. It's just she's been on the princess dresses so long that you kind of wonder if it's becoming like a pathological thing. Like maybe she'll just be stuck on this for life.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Maybe she just needs some incredible diapers.
Definitely. I got to send over another box.
Definitely.
You know they worked.
Oh, yeah. They held that piss in.
Yeah, there you go. That's all that counts.
It's all about the piss. All right. Wack100, thank you very much.
We're on the Adam and Wack Show. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Over and out.